Hello one and all, and welcome back to Catalysts of Chaos. Join us as we once again venture into the magical world of Eden. Now, before we dive back in, let us once again introduce our band of plucky adventurers. Firstly, we have Hendo, who will be playing Lucille.
Well, what have we got here? Ooh, it's a couple of miscreants breaking the law. You boys got your permit? No? Oh, that's real unfortunate like that is. You see now, we can do this the easy way or the messy way. You could offer me a little something to make me forget that I ever saw yous. Or I could take your dickhead mate's dagger that he's trying to draw all stealthy like and shove it right up your ass before running you in. Yeah, that's right. Put it away real slow. Really slowly. Wise decision, boys. Huh? Me? Nah. Constable Lucille Inglebrook. Don't you fucking forget it. Will you look at the time? Seems me and Princess Sparkles here got an appointment over by the Eastern Gate. I'll catch you guys later, eh?
Next we have Haley, who will be playing Azula.
Good morning. My name is Azula. I am an 8th elf who grew up in the upper echelons of society. We had slaves, like many, but we treated ours kindly. Others in our country did not. I joined a group of like-minded rebels, and after a violent protest, I was banished from Vendaria. I found direction in becoming a champion for Zanbayare, known for honor, justice, and defending the weak. I can be serious when it comes to protecting the vulnerable of society, but I also have a playful side which I've had to suppress most of my life because of my upbringing.
Luke will be playing Kakran, which leads nicely into Veronica or V, who will be playing Kara.
I am the chosen one. You want more. That's fair and completely understandable. I am on an expedition to experience this world so I can lead our people to their rightful glories. I mean, who wouldn't want to follow these glorious, green, glistening goblin glutes? Oh, this is my baby sister. She also helps.
Baby, you're 2 minutes older than me.
Best 2 minutes of my life.
I am Kara, sister to Kakran, the chosen one, firstborn male of the Burnt Sands tribe. I have the honor to be born second. It is my job to protect him on his path to glory. I must be strong, I must be smart, and I must remember to pack the snacks, otherwise him and Floxy will get very hungry. Oh, you haven't met Floxy? She is my familiar, my other half, a beautiful flying fennec fox that travels with me everywhere, hiding under my floppy wizard's hat when she wishes to nap. Lucky bitch.
Now, without any further ado, let the chaos commence.
So, who remembers where we were?
Courthouse.
You were, in fact, in the courthouse.
Waiting for the guy to come back with his witnesses.
I think he just left.
He had.
He's done. He's left for good.
And he was being tailed by some of the guild. Yeah, I think the guild's people. The rat and the fox were on a reconnaissance mission.
Yep.
The sidekicks. Dun, 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 dun.
So, I will need Floxy to roll a stealth test.
Especially if she's singing that.
Foxy's actually a bard, that helps increase his stealth.
Foxy is not stealthy.
She's not a very good bard.
I only wrote down one of Princess Sparkle's stats. Just the important one. Can she see things? No? Okay.
Well, seeing as she's being carried at the moment, she doesn't have to roll. So.
Is she being carried by the fox?
Yes.
You know that,
Shit on the enemy.
like a pigeon.
you know what I've pictured with these two, since the beginning, is from Spirited Away, when Sen goes off to visit the old witch's house, and then she's got, the little mouse and the flying, bird that looks more like an insect.
Yes.
And it's just, the flying along. And then when one gets tired, they just
pick 'em
land
up.
and then rides on the back of that one. That's just how I picture those two once they become good enough friends.
Slightly better than perception.
Yeah, I got an 11.
Nice.
I rolled a 4.
You are, in fact, the most subtle of foxes. Not even slightly.
She's a bit encumbered at the moment.
By a rat that weighs 1.5 kilos.
That's the same size as her.
Okay, so... Nice excuse, bud.
You could have said a rat that's heavier than her.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, a rat that is heavier than her.
Okay, so the two of them fly along following the overseer as he goes through town. They are not very subtle about it because rat and fox.
Motherfucker, we're watching you!
Making a lot of noise.
It's like, oh my darling, you sound just like Lucille.
That's pretty rough.
I understand why she smokes now.
No, that's a coping mechanism of a different kind.
Well, yes. After a while, they'll disappear into a building for a couple of minutes.
Okay. This is where you go in. They're gone inside.
Oh, okay.
But didn't they say it was a shape changer? So we need to make sure it doesn't change shape, because otherwise we won't know who we're following.
I'm glad people explained this to me.
Well, they said the word doppelganger.
Tiny paw waving about, and it's like, yes, it's neither here nor there.
Okay.
Where are we?
Okay, they've gone into a building, and I'll fly down to the alleyway. Okay. You're up.
Didn't we just go inside a building?
No,
No, he went inside.
he went
the-
inside a building.
Oh.
So,
The
like-
Floxy and Princess would be sitting on a rooftop just outside.
Yeah, or essentially be like, yeah, you're up.
Indeed. Ooh, that's a long way down.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
I guess look for a port of entry.
Roll me a perception test.
Rat dice needed for this one. Her. 20.
Yeah, you're easily able to find like a.
22, doesn't matter.
You're easily able to find like underneath the. Well, a normal rat would be able to fit under the door. Princess Sparkle's not so much. But there is a window that's currently sort of ajar, so she just sort of climbs up the windowsill and makes her way in from there.
That was a bit small. Oh. As I say. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Yep.
Experience the room. What does it stink like?
Sweat. A little bit of blood. Food.
Blood,
Like
sweat, and
old
tears.
food.
Old food. Can she see anything at this particular point?
Not in this room.
So the room is relatively bare?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a table with a couple of chairs, and a door that leads further into the building itself.
Alright. So down she goes. So sniff, 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 sniff.
Yep.
If only I knew what this person smelled like, it'd be a different story. I could track him more easily. Why did we not think of this beforehand?
Oh, I don't know.
Because she's a rat.
Yeah.
Panic.
Could have just dropped you on him whilst flying overhead.
What? Rats don't fall from the sky.
Yes, Princess Sparkles could.
Shouldn't. A regular rat fall from the sky, hit the ground, get stunned, wander away. Princess Sparkles hit the ground, might crack a paving stone.
No, but we were going to drop Princess Sparkles on his head.
She's not a drop bear.
Oh, she's a
I
drop
mean,
rat.
she's about the right size.
Got the right teeth and claws. Just not the bloodlust.
No, yeah.
Or the chlamydia. Hopefully.
She's a maiden.
Okay, so searching around the room, you find that the door is basically the only way to continue forward. And as she gets closer to the door, the smell gets sort of stronger,
More pungent.
Yes.
Okay, so whatever it is that we are potentially seeking will be on the other side of said door. So, what type of door handle is it?
Standard, like
Lever?
yeah, lever door handle.
Alright. Would she be able to climb up and potentially grab onto that and use her weight to...
I mean, she can roll an athletics test.
Whoa, can she? Where's athletics?
I'm assuming she doesn't have a climb speed.
I don't think so, no.
She's only got land speed.
Yep.
Yeah. So plus
Oh
3.
no, that's me.
No, she doesn't have that.
7.
I mean, a normal rat would probably be able to climb up this wall, not too much drama, but
She spends most of her time sitting on her butt.
Well, yes, there's that, and also large. So she gets a little bit of the ways up the door and just sort of. Oh.
I think, good, I'm trapped in a room now.
And as she'd be sort of trying to climb up the door a second time, she'd hear the sounds of footsteps coming towards the door.
Hide.
Okay.
So if there's anything to hide behind.
The only thing really in the room is the table and chairs.
Cool. Alright, step 1. Behind the door, where the door hinges are.
Yep.
So, go hide behind the door.
Yep.
When the door opens.
Funny if it opens outwards.
So, either way, I'm behind a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And, see, flatten, make yourself look like a dust bunny.
Okay. Roll a stealth test.
Alright, something we might
Plus
be able to
6.
do. 18.
18. Alright, so she sort of flattens herself up against the door, moves a little bit away from the actual where it rotates, and hears the door sort of creak open, and opens like 3/4 of the way, so it doesn't hit against the wall.
Yeah.
So basically she's hidden behind the door itself. Hears the sound of 2 sets of footsteps come out of the room, and then the door closes behind, like, away, and the footsteps just seem to keep walking away. As the door closes and the room comes into view again, she can see there's the overseer as well as another rather anxious-looking individual.
See, listening time.
Mm-hmm. They don't seem to be saying anything.
Does it look like their mouths are moving?
No.
Just watch.
Yep. They walk across the room to the other door. The overseer opens it, waits for the other man to walk outside, and then closes the door behind him.
Princess Sparkles is not sure what she should be doing because the only thing she knows is that she's been dropped into this place to spy on a person.
Yep, and she has successfully done that.
Yes, she is here. She's currently spying on this person.
That person has now left her vision.
Crap. Who is this other person that is currently in the room?
Well, there's nobody else in the room. So they walked across the room to the other door where they could go out of the building. The overseer opened it, waited for the other gentleman to walk through it, then closed the door as he left.
So now, there is no one here.
No.
Good. No longer a dust bunny.
Yeah, no worries.
How do I communicate with you? Because I can't talk.
Well, Floxy can talk.
Wasn't physical.
That's not good for
contact.
transferal of information.
Look, we've never done this before. We've still got some kinks to iron out.
Princess Sparkles can only communicate with someone if she,
Is
one,
in contact
if
with
they
them.
speak with rats, or 2, if they're in physical contact.
So animals can't speak to each other. No.
Well, animals of the same genus can speak to each other.
You're a fox, I'm a rat.
Yeah, that's not the same genus.
Unless you're a vermin.
No.
Nah, not the same.
No.
No, like fox, dogs would
It'd be
probably be able to speak
canine.
to foxes, and wolves
Yeah.
as well. Like, they're all in that sort of same species.
Yeah.
But, like, a fox might be able to speak to a cat, but there'd be some roles involved.
Yeah.
Fox and rat, no.
Cool.
Not without her being able to do her telepathy stuff and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. What would... We've been told to follow this person.
Yes.
WWP do.
What would Princess Sparkles do?
So, yeah, you... What would she do? Would she go and look for things that she could steal from the office?
You mean in this room where there's nothing but a table and a couple of chairs?
No, the room they just came out of.
You mean the one that she can't get into because she can't open the door?
Or would you come out and try and follow them?
I suppose it depends on how high up that window is.
Well, there's a table and some chairs that she'd be able to get up.
How far away from the window are they?
Like right next to it.
Ah, that'll do.
Yep.
I was expecting like in the middle of a room with
No.
a gap.
It's like the table and chairs are up in the corner where the window is, so you can basically get up on the chair, get up onto the table, and out over again.
It's like, squeak, squeak.
So what Floxy would have done during this would be fly down to the window to keep an eye out for Princess Sparkles.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth test.
That is an 18.
Okay. So she has the forethought not to just stand in the window. She at least moves onto the side and sort of like pokes her head around a little bit.
Yeah, would have a look, and then any signs of human she would hide.
Yep.
Yep.
So you would watch as you'd hear the sounds of footsteps coming across the room, and then the door would open, and a rather anxious-looking individual would walk out, followed by the overseer that you were following, and they'd start making their way down the road back the way they come.
Are they saying anything?
Nope.
Cool. Look up the window. Sparky!
Yes. Oh, sorry. Eek.
Just fly over to the window so you can jump on my back.
Eek.
Like, how would...
Jump up onto the windowsill.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'll fly
No,
over.
as in, Princess Sparkles will jump onto the windowsill because if she jumps on you, you're getting squashed.
Yep.
There's a physical contact. They didn't say a word.
I didn't hear them speaking either.
No.
We should follow them.
Indeed.
Okay.
Carry me like one of your tarts.
Tarts are tastier.
Not tastier than this morsel. Ha ha. I taste like sugar and beef jerky.
The oldest of mutton, but rat. Okay.
She is candied meat.
Alright. Roll me with a stealth cast for Floxy.
A 9.
Yeah, so you basically just have to keep dropping onto the roofs and then like scurrying across a bit and then fly to another roof. But you're not subtle about it.
Well,
It's loud.
Yeah,
Every time Princess Sparkles hits the roof.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of difficult when you've got a rat on your back proclaiming, I am a delicious candy. Carry me like one of your French tarts.
I thought it was going to be you hold me with your claws, etc., do the flappy thing, and then when we hit the roof, I run. Like the mosquito bird thing we were talking about before.
Yeah, so I drop down.
Yes.
And then I'm like sitting on your back now as you run along. Yeah.
Probably quicker that way.
Yeah. I mean, gives Floxy a chance to catch her breath between small stints of flying.
Yeah.
With over twice her fucking body weight.
I think she has a fly speed of 40 feet a turn. She's cool.
Yes, normally.
Yeah.
But she's encumbered.
Not when she's over encumbered, she doesn't.
I know, but I mean, at least she can keep up when she's encumbered. Ish.
That's why she's not being very subtle. Anyway, you would follow them back to the courthouse.
Yep.
And they would walk back inside. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that takes about probably half an hour, 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything the rest of you were going to do whilst you were...
That wasn't it. That was just a hiccup.
Nice. Or were you just going to sit there and wait?
Probably query
Yes.
the people who came to our assistance.
Okay.
Yes. So you can find out
Why?
It's like, 1, why? 2, what other information they've got? 3, if they have found anything about where Vinkentiy's body is supposed to have gone, because apparently we took it with us.
I mean, that's the claim.
Yeah. So somehow we apparently murdered him in his bed and then took the body with us.
How the fuck did we carry his body out over the wall?
That's for you guys to prove that you didn't do.
So why is there no blood trail?
Yeah.
Just careful.
Us.
Yeah,
You have to remember, this is a new city. They don't actually know you.
I can carry stuff heavy.
Alright, Vikentiy was the only one who knew us, and you were a bunch of scrubs.
I don't know. You successfully came back from fighting a drake.
Yeah.
You mean we didn't all die?
Fight.
Just run
You
away.
survived going up the mountain.
Survived.
And we killed a basilisk.
You know, so you didn't
And
say
you
we
now
survived
successfully
coming
killed
back down the mountain, because we technically didn't.
Well, you did. He's here, isn't he?
I don't know. Did dead people come back the same person?
As far as anyone can tell, he's the same person. I don't know, has anyone had a priest look at his soul yet?
I don't know, we haven't had access to a cleric for a while.
Speaking of that, has anyone had a priest had anybody look at anyone's souls yet?
Yes.
Have you?
When we were at that chat.
When she murdered that lady.
Oh, yeah, you know
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that went well.
Yeah, I just assume that's a demon thing. That
It's a demon enslaver thing, not a, oh god, we're all gonna die thing.
Also, I don't know a priest that I'm comfortable enough to talk to about the shit that I've got going on.
That's true.
Or that happened.
It's fun.
Considering it's like
churches.
against most
I'm
of
aware.
the common religious belief. You know, just being labelled a heretic in this city probably isn't the best place.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yes.
so is there anything in particular you wanted to talk about?
I've been politely asked to shut the fuck up.
They're not here now. You can talk and ask questions if you would like.
Why are bananas shaped the way that they are?
It's because it fits good into the hand. It's got those rivets, like because it's got those sharp, not sharp, but the way that they are.
The cornery bits.
Yeah, it fits perfectly into the folds of the fingers when you pick it up.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I have very different bananas.
Lucia's only heard about bananas in theory. She's never seen one before.
That's fine.
She's probably never eaten a fruit in her life.
Why would you?
I mean,
She's had them. She's never eaten them.
Apples on pancakes.
You don't sell
Blueberry?
me a pancake by putting fruit on it. What are you, a heathen?
Strawberry
That's
jam?
What?
no, it's syrup or nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, strawberry jam, mostly sugar. There's no strawberries in it. It's just a name.
It's just.
That is inaccurate.
Are you not familiar with Sir Cecil Strawberry? Named after him, the inventor of strawberry jam.
That's not going to work on me.
What's not going to work on you?
Try it on her instead.
You're very tall.
Sometimes. When we're sitting, we're about the same height.
Oh.
No, you're not. You're really not.
About.
If you, listen, if you put your chair all the way up and I put mine all the way down, which I'm at. This is what it's like. I look you straight in the... here.
Yeah, you probably need to still go a bit lower. No, lower.
No, she's trying to make herself tall.
Yeah, well, she needs to be tall. Anyway. So was there anything in particular you wanted to discuss?
With each other or with other people?
Like, the floor is open.
Ah.
Do you have any other information on this overseer?
Who are you asking?
Isn't
You gotta be specific.
isn't
There's
the
lots of people here.
There's
lots of people here?
Josh is still here.
Yeah.
Hiroku is still here.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a bunch of people here.
Is the dwarf man still here?
No, he's left.
Okay.
Hero,
I'm
what
not going to
if...
let you in a room with him.
Why?
Just yet.
He's one of the judges.
Well, yeah, doesn't mean I can't have a quiet
And we're criminals,
conversation.
maybe.
We are criminals, but not this crime.
What crime did you commit?
So I've done nothing wrong.
I don't know, but I'm assuming there's something.
Well, you killed a guy in the forest, but that was part of the whole law of the land thing.
Well, yeah.
So technically not a crime.
And then we took care of the other people rather than just slaughtering them like we could have.
Take care of them.
Took care.
Probably letting them go was illegal.
Is it? They're our property. We can do what we want with them.
And did you let him go, or did you send him to new ownership?
Sure.
To become one with your god. So, Hiroko, is that the leader of the...
The Masters of the Sill.
Yeah, cool.
Masters of the Sill.
What can you tell me of this overseer that he's claiming these things?
That he came to the city approximately a month or two ago. And since then he has been spending a lot of time around the court.
Who's he been spending time with?
I think that should be
Everyone
obvious.
in the court.
I guess we probably should have focused on that issue a little bit more.
Nah.
Well, we were attempting to. We were attempting to make good relations here to be able to get closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's painfully obvious that certain members of said court are not particularly big fans of this. I've forgotten his name again.
I don't know.
Theodore. Let's call him that because that's the name I remember. Even if it's not him.
Overseer?
Yeah.
Krasimir.
No, the one that's trying to claim a job.
Yeah, that's the one.
Not the...
Lucille does not remember his name.
Okay.
Mr. Anklewatch.
She said she would probably forget it. She was right.
Has
Seems reasonable.
Hiroka been told that we think he's a doppelganger? By Josh.
You haven't told her specifically.
It's like,
Josh told her.
yeah,
It seems.
like I'll try and talk to her quietly.
Sorry, Hiroko.
Hiroko. It's like I'll try and talk to her quietly. It's, what languages do you speak?
Many. All of them.
Do you speak Goblin?
Don't know if I would consider that a language. She looks at you with a bit of a smile, though.
Look, they're not going to execute us just yet.
Forgive that insult. You are trying to save my life, but I will pay. You will pay for that later.
It'll cost you one beer.
I speak.
Okay. I'll switch over to Goblin.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Alright.
Yeah, it's
Right,
actually
shocking,
what
yeah.
accent?
That's
would I-
right.
It's Australian.
But
Goblins speak Aussie.
alright,
Shocking, isn't it?
I'll try and make it a little bit more Aussie.
Yeah.
So, I figure the chances of people understanding are a little bit less with this language than it is just speaking in common. But have the others explained to you exactly what's going on here?
Well, that depends on what you mean by explain.
What the fuck are they talking about?
That we're like 95% sure that dude's a doppelganger?
Is that what that is?
Which dude do you refer to?
The Krasimir, the one...
Oh, mate, dickhead over there.
Yeah. This is a secret conversation you can understand.
Yeah, I just realised, hang on, I speak this language.
This is my language!
It's like,
The two I know.
yeah, the one that's putting us up on charges.
Joshua had informed me that there was some kind of intrigue going on, but he had not informed me much in the way of what exactly it was.
Oh yeah, I'm like, so there's an issue with the mines at Ashbourne and some other dwarven secret shit going on that we've been far too vocal about with people. And
As you are now, once more being vocal.
well, I'm not telling you all this shit, but basically, being honest is more likely to help us here. And if anyone knows how to kill a fucking doppelganger, I'm hoping it's you, love. Because I sure as shit don't know how to deal with this crap.
It's
just bloody
simple.
bugger it,
Put the
that's
sword in his brain.
Well, it's kind of a bit hard to do that in this situation, love, considering the way I've got our necks on the line.
How many swords do you have?
One.
Really? 20 spoons and one sword. How many sets of armor do you have? 2 and one sword?
Well, she would have had 2, but one broke.
Yeah.
I mean, for all we know, it could still be there, stuck in that circle. We never went back there to check it out.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have reason to believe that old mate is not who he says he is. Which we told the overseer from here when we got here, who kind of dismissed us. But unfortunately...
Well, of course he would have.
Well, yeah, we did bring him some proof. But then, 2 goblins, a gnome, and a demon enslayer, you're not going to be too likely to believe that.
So what you're
Someone
telling me
could
is
be
that you
involved.
brought the overseer of this mine proof that another overseer of his clan had failed and thought that he was going to willfully go ahead with whatever you were planning.
He's
Oh
been a
no,
bit of
I
a
wasn't
soft
planning
dog.
anything at that stage. I told him that he should probably deal with that issue. Seems like he hasn't fucking done nothing with it.
I see you are new to the world.
Well, yeah, Vikentiy was helping us with this.
Here, son, this is your mate. Go fix his fuck up. Seemed pretty simple to me.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, you help us get some shit.
Some undead bastard artist bloody buggery.
Oh yeah, like you help us get he's like, you get me some crap, I'll help you out, put in good word for you if you bring me materials that I need to make the shit that I want to make. And then we go off to go and do this. We climb up a fucking mountain surrounded by fae, this guy ends up almost drug fucked from drinking fairy water. After killing a basilisk, climb our asses all the way back down, and then we got thrown in the bloody lockup.
Bit of a soft cock about it, if you ask me.
Yeah. And he's up there while we're trying to defend ourselves, giving me fucking squinty eyes like, don't be giving off dwarven secrets. And I'm like, well, mate, you should have dealt with your own fucking shit first. Anyway. That's what's going on, isn't it?
That must have been a good joke, because she's laughing real hard.
She's actually just sitting there like with this look of perplexed. Just sort of like,
The dialect's too strong.
I don't really know if I should be scared, amused, or just terrified of the entire situation that's all happening.
What?
Bugger.
Wait, I know that word.
I do not mean to be rude,
Yeah.
but you have made every political blunder under the sun.
Good thing we're inside then, isn't it?
Well, isn't it good that he's supposed to be number 2?
Number 2.
Son. Second son and all that.
Yeah, I'm the chosen one, but don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like you constantly go around telling everyone that you are the chosen one?
No,
he's
but I
been-
tell him not to worry about it, so it's fine.
He's been real good about it.
If
we
old
see.
mate keeps his damn mouth shut, it won't be an issue. Otherwise, it won't be an issue for too long.
Tell that to the Drake.
Fucking, I will. I bloody well will. Once we're done here and finish off our other stuff, I'll straight
Straight
back up.
Oh yeah,
Good
and there's
outlook.
like other gigantic shit going on that we need to deal with. So if you could kindly help wrap this crap up, we're gonna go and deal with bigger issues.
Oh, so you need to deal with bigger issues than your execution.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dying sucks, but if we really gotta do it again, then I guess that's where we're going.
Ugh.
I'd really rather not, though, to be honest.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. Still don't know who
Yeah.
the fuck that was I met. Anyway.
Well, this has been an enlightening conversation.
Really?
Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Oh yeah, if we get out of this, I kind of want to pick your brain on I like mentally think back to my list. Baylors, pit fiends, archangels, and just like a couple other things on the list.
Why?
Oh yeah, that bigger issue. I need to work out who it is.
Oh, these are the problems that you're dealing with.
Well, one of them. I don't know which one it is yet.
Very
Oh,
well.
it's 60-40 on the Baylor.
60-40 on Baylor.
Well, my money's not on a pit fiend because they're like... Oh no, sorry. Baylors. They're demons though, not devils. They're not normally that crafty. They're more likely to just like slaughter everyone and set up these little intrigue bullshits going on around the place.
I'd like to change my bet.
No?
Fuck.
Anyway, she just sort of... If you are able to survive the next couple of days, we will have a conversation.
Awesome. If you could like help with that, that'd be grand.
I have already done basically all I can.
Got anything that can like reveal a doppelganger for being a doppelganger?
No,
Why not?
because it doesn't exist.
Wasn't that the sword through the head part?
Well, yeah, don't they bleed funny?
Yes, but that's,
So-
again, just cut them.
Yeah, so how do we do
When they
that?
get back, we need you to stab him.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what?
Yeah, how do we do that without getting killed?
Good luck with that.
I don't know how to deal with this court shit. And if we challenge him, then he'll appoint someone else for blood feud.
That's a good point.
So,
Don't
how,
challenge, just stab.
how do we make that dude challenge us if shit goes wrong?
You probably can't.
Well, we're pretty fucking irritating. Isn't there a way we could piss...
Certainly try.
Like, isn't there a way we could piss off just that dude enough for him to challenge us?
Yes, but that's, at this point, you're making personal attacks, and I can't really help you with that.
Oh. Has Jeffrey got any ideas?
Who?
Johnny, Jimmy, James, Jordanson?
Josh?
Yeah, that one.
Old Jay Dizzle.
Josh, your companions would like a word.
J-Dog!
Josh walks over and is like, yeah, what do you want?
Are you now in comment?
You what?
Well, he's speaking common.
Yeah.
He don't speak Goblin, does he?
He just sort of looks at you confused.
If my brother needed to piss someone off enough to make him be the one to challenge, honestly, you'd be the best person to piss him off. If we wanted to try and get that overseer to challenge him or us to martial combat, any idea on how we do that?
Kara, that's most likely going to end up with death.
That's
No,
why
no.
you're doing the stabbing.
No, that's why, that's the idea is we make him challenge us.
No, but asking Kakran to annoy someone is probably going to put us all on death row.
So what, do you want to be the one to annoy the dude to make him challenge you?
No, I want us to try and get out of this first.
Yes, but we need
Without
backup.
antagonizing enough.
We need backup plan. If it not go our way, the only way to make people know he's a doppelganger is for him to bleed.
What the fuck are they doing?
We're all talking English.
Huh?
So we're all talking common now.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, right. Who?
My rat's on the roof.
Yeah, you probably see Flossie through the window at this point.
Yeah.
With a rat underneath her.
I don't think we should antagonize.
Yeah, but if we're about to be hung anyway.
Well, we're not right now. We have evidence on our
I
side.
do not understand the concept of a backup plan.
Well, yes, but I don't think that is a good backup plan.
Okay, then you be the one that pisses him off and make him challenge you for honor. Do the noble thing.
Ah, nobility.
Exactly.
Probably wouldn't do it then challenge us, but would just go like, or you kill them.
If you insult his honor as a noble. Yes, good idea. You annoy him. If we're at that point, you annoy him into challenging you to duel. Good idea. I love it, Azula.
Just say you'll take this under advisement.
Okay.
File it at the back of the cabinet.
Plan later. Later plan. Yeah.
That we plan
But
now
please
so that we
do-
can execute later. But not us. Him.
Yes, but you know how, like, plan 1, plan 2, plan 3. It will go,
Okay,
it'll go in sequence.
If you need Kakran to step in, we'll call it Plan
No,
Regret.
Kakron being quiet has been great.
No.
Yes, it's
Well-
you've been doing so well, Kakron. And
Yeah.
you just stay like how you've been.
But we'll call it Plan Regret. Hey, brother?
I can remember that.
It'll be about this time you'd hear the sound of footsteps coming from out the front of the building and getting closer in, and then a moment later the door would open and the overseer would walk in, followed by a rather anxious looking individual.
Is this familiar, this individual to us?
Doesn't look familiar to
Not
you.
someone we've seen.
Nope.
Is it a dwarf or a humanoid or
It is a dwarf.
it's a dwarf?
Yep.
It's not the dwarf we talked to.
Nope.
Okay.
It is a dwarf that you have never seen before.
Cool.
Why do you look so intent on something?
See, I only know the name of one dwarf.
What's that?
Mr. Handkerchief, isn't it?
I know the name of two dwarves. And only one of them I know by sight, which means that by process of elimination, that has to be the element whose name I know.
Of course, how foolish. Yeah, so they walk in, the overseer sits back down, and
You can do the talking this time.
Right.
and a moment later, the door at the back opens, and the governess, along with everybody else that was in the sort of judging, like the court of iron, walks back in and sits back down, takes their seats. And without much ado, the governess just sort of gestures to the overseer, and he stands up and he goes, thank you, governess. Now, if you'll allow me, I will introduce my agent. His name is Pechkin Nikitovich.
Fuck.
And with that, the overseer sits back down, and the man just sort of takes a couple of steps forward. He's just sort of standing there, like, wringing his hands, and he keeps looking over nervously at you guys.
You better be worried.
As you wave at him, he sort of flinches away a little bit. He sort of, thank you for allowing me to speak. I don't really know where to start, so I guess I will start at the beginning. I was at the Temple of Vix enjoying a night's relaxation, and I was out on the front lawn when I saw this group of 4 individuals head into Vinkentiy's workshop. They disappeared for about 15-20 minutes. I'm not too sure, but I do believe I heard some kind of ruckus, although the temple that night was quite loud. I was not sure. Then, like I said, about 20 minutes later, they came out carrying a large sack between this one and this one, and made off into the city.
He's lying and I can prove it. I mean,
Kakron, what did we talk about?
I don't remember seeing any sort of lawn at the Temple of Vix. There's a patch of dirt, but not a single blade of grass.
Kakron, that's
Also, if I was going to carry a dwarf, I could do it by myself. Don't need her help.
it's not wrong. Kakron, remember, don't, unless you've been asked the question. Just staying quiet.
That's when I like. It's a problem when he does it, it's fine.
Was there grass out the front of the Temple of Vix?
There's like a couple of very small patches.
It's not a lawn. A patch of grass does not a lawn make. I'll argue with you on that. If I just dig up a patch of grass this big and carry it with me, does that mean I'm a portable lawn?
I mean, it could.
New business venture. Pull the lawn. Right, yours today.
Right, yours today.
Is there any response to his outburst?
Nothing.
If no one's going to shoot me down, it means I'm not wrong.
The members of the court just sort of look confused amongst each other. The governess almost looks amused.
Just like, he's not wrong.
Yes. Are we allowed to speak?
Yeah, she indicates.
Alright. They don't have questions for the witness first.
Nope.
Right. And you said 2 nights ago that you saw this?
Yes.
Was it dark at this time?
I mean, it was early evening, but
There
there was enough light to see.
So you...
Ah! Dwarves can see in the dark. You wouldn't need to
Exactly.
worry about the light.
Exactly.
And you saw us clearly? Us,
Yes.
not just figure...
No.
Right.
It was you. Wearing the armor and equipment that you have on you today, minus...
We don't have that.
Well, you have your armor on, but you don't have any weapons. This
Yeah.
is minus, obviously, with your weapons.
So exactly what we're wearing today?
There's some things that are different. Little minor things, but
Like,
mostly. Like, there's a pouch that you have on now that you didn't have at the time. But
What about me?
I don't really remember.
How much had you had to drink by this point?
A bit.
Oh wait, dwarves, that probably doesn't matter too much.
He's like, a bit, but it wasn't dwarven ale.
We were told, of different encounters, blue climb...
I don't know, none of those were
I
bad.
don't understand what it means if we weren't. It's already been
No, he said they were dragged into the city. Are we not in the city already? So we took the body, or whatever it was, into the city. Are we not in the city already?
We said further.
Which direction did it go?
Yeah, that's another one, but... on your first instance, we said that we climbed over a wall into town. This was the first account you gave. Well, that the overseer gave us.
I didn't see any of that.
That's interesting.
At this point, Krasimir stands up and is like, well, it's the only logical explanation, as the guards that were interrogated on that night didn't see anything, therefore, you had to get into the city somehow.
Okay, Kevron, how about you whisper it first? And we'll see if it's relevant.
But I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them.
Yes, and we'll see if it's relevant.
Have you seen them actually climb?
that's not relevant. Yep.
I think it is, actually.
Where in the city you said you saw us with this bundle?
Well, you came out of the workshop and headed down the street towards, in the direction of the Citadel and the Hobble's End.
The Citadel, right?
Well, that direction,
I don't
down
know
that
what
street.
that is.
There's only the crisis. So we went this way.
So basically, he's saying that you went the city in front, that you went down the street in front of the bazaar, not the one that heads up towards the mine in the north.
And you didn't think to raise some sort of alarm? You just sat by and watched let it happen?
That
You
is-
should be here with us.
That's exactly what I did. I went immediately to my benefactor, the overseer. and
2
told-
days ago.
Yes.
And you haven't caught us until just now.
Oh, shut up.
The overseer stands up and he goes, well, of course not, because you
Because
dumped,
we weren't here!
because you dumped the body and left the city and waited for the heat to die down.
Well, we've already had our witnesses, very credible sources, say that we weren't here at
Okay.
that time.
I am willing to have this man tell his story under a truth spell.
Just because you believe it doesn't make it true.
See, here's the thing, right? truth spells don't work like that.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he has to 100% believe what he saw as the truth for him to say it.
Yeah. Just because you believe it doesn't make it true.
Yes, but that would be like saying the man saw you and you saying, but that's just what you believe, when you're right here in front of him and he can say that, yes, undeniably, that these are the people that committed the crime.
And we are willing to swear under a truth spell as well.
Who would be administering the truth spell?
The war priest sort of sits up and goes, that's something I can do.
Yes, I think that's acceptable.
Sorry.
As long as we are also questioned under a truth spell to prevent any interference. What this man saw could easily have been something created for them to see to frame us for this action.
That's for you to prove.
You can say this.
To the citadel.
But you're the one who's in charge.
So, when the alarms were rung, did anyone investigate the runecrafters' building right away, and what was the time?
The war priest actually answers again. He goes, yes, there was an extensive search conducted at the time. In my honest opinion, there was significantly less blood at the scene than I was expecting, but they could have been. You could have been extremely adept at killing.
Shit.
Just remember that
Everyone
halfling
just sort of gives you an odd look when you all start laughing.
Adept.
That's
funny.
Oh, that's
Go
very...
ask that halfling how much blood there was last time we fought.
What halfling?
Oh, he's our friend.
The one missing the leg.
Oh, yeah, him.
We're still very bad at doing our jobs. We couldn't kill him even if we wanted to. Sorry.
So, is there any theories about where the body dumped, where the trail went through town?
Not particularly. Most likely it's that somewhere in the Undercity.
The what?
The Undercity.
You mean there's a city under the city?
Yes.
Like a sewage system? Where the rats go?
No.
Oh, that's cool.
There used to be an entire part of the population that lived down there.
Really?
Yes. Until about 50 years ago, there was an uprising of undead from one of the mines, and they've basically taken over the entire Undercity.
Oh, another one.
Oh.
Undead again.
Like the forest.
Or the other mine.
What?
I mean, we're not supposed to say that. Sorry, never mind. Disregard that.
They all sort of look at you with an odd expression.
I'm guessing the dwarven overseer doesn't. Like the dude up the top that told me to stop talking earlier. Does he do that look as well?
Not really. It's far more death stare than concern.
Oh, well, if you're gonna die anyway, come for crack, son.
Are we okay with the truth spell on us? Are you both fine for our evidence? And our...
Oh, this can only go
witness.
well.
Well, hopefully they're going to ask relevant questions to the case.
To the best of my knowledge, I have nothing to hide.
As far as my conscious brain is aware, I have nothing to hide.
Azula,
Yes.
is there any way that you could convince them that like, so I whisper this to you. Is there any way you could convince them that they cast the truth spell on us, the witness, and Kresimir? So that it is cast on all of us.
I don't think we'll be able to.
You should push for it.
Is it an area of effect thing? I don't know.
Zone of Truth is an area of effect.
Okay. Yeah. So we have it on the whole room.
Yeah. It won't be the whole room.
If they move us into a position that might be able to cover them.
Josh, would you be willing under a truth spell to be with
that's
us?
fine. So, Zone of Truth. 20-foot burst, so about 40 feet. So it would take up most of the room, but they'd probably position it in a way so that it doesn't get the cord. And depending on how the Overseer, if he is willing to take it or not, he probably won't be in it either.
I think, Cara, that's pushing it too much. Right now we want our innocence, and putting blame on the person isn't going to do us favors. It's just going to anger him and his
Why don't you
friends
just
along the clock. We don't
request,
have enough evidence.
just request that it be put on the entire room?
But they're not the ones in question. We are.
It would ensure an honest and open proceeding.
That's not how it works.
Does the truth spell force you to answer?
So you get a will save for it. If you pass the will save, you're not affected by the spell. But
He'll know.
the caster knows if you successfully pass the will save.
I don't think we need to worry about that, from being quite honest.
We'll say negative.
But you can also intentionally fail
plus
the will
6.
save. So you can just say, yeah, I'm just going to let the spell affect me. And you basically force the spell to do what it's going to do.
Let's just put that away for now.
Well, me and my party are confident with this truth spell to be placed upon.
The Overseer stands up. He's like, yes, my agent will definitely partake. And he just walks over towards where the court's standing.
Of course he fucking does.
He isn't getting involved in this. That's beneath him. So, the war priest basically sort of sits up a little bit. You see, he's got a bag like down next to his chair that he pulls up and grabs a couple of bits and pieces out of, obviously having been prepared for some of this stuff to happen. Goes about the process of casting the spell. You all get that iron tang of blood as there's a burst of like grey light in the middle of the room, and you all feel the spell wash over you. So, are any of you going to try and resist it?
That tastes weird. No, I'm just too perplexed by this taste in my mouth now.
So, failing?
Yeah, completely caught off guard.
Failing? What are you doing?
I really want to resist just out of spite and the principle of the thing, but fine. That, and I also rolled a 1 just to see what I do.
Okay, and yourself? Resisting?
No.
Get the taste in my mouth?
Yep.
I'm going to allow it.
Alright. So, the governess just sort of gestures between the two of you. So, and who would like to start first?
Azula.
I mean, me usually.
Oh.
Fuck. Am I wrong?
I'm pointing to
You're pointing
the
at
other
Princess
person.
Sparkles.
To
The other one.
So you're going to point to the agent? Yep. So he basically stands basically where he was to start with anyway, and goes through it, retells the story word for word, exactly how he told it the first time.
So incomplete.
How so?
Presumably.
Well, but yeah, there doesn't seem to be any difference.
I bet I will go next.
Yep.
I say the account as...
Yep. As you guys remember it.
Yeah, and the relevant of we weren't here, we were on a quest for Vikentiy.
Yep.
On our way, we met these people, and then we just came back today.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Josh.
Or last night. Yeah.
Josh chimes in every now and then, confirming all the details that he needs to confirm as well.
I don't skim anything about us thinking about Overseer or anything irrelevant.
So do you actually tell them that we think old mate's a doppelganger?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, it's just the truth. I'm just telling the truth of
No,
what
that's
happened
fine. No.
factually,
That's fine.
not any theories that we
So,
have.
That'd be about 10 minutes for you guys to both go through and do both of your bits. So at that point, the spell would wear off.
I had a question.
Yep. At which point, the governess is like, did you wish to ask or answer any questions under the spell?
If you have any, sure.
I would like to state that I lived with the dwarves for 6 months in certain, Veronica can't remember the name of the place. I lived and I trained with one of the dwarven crafters there. In certain,
I know.
I honor and respect the dwarves
love it.
and their
It's the
culture,
conversation.
and I would never do anything to have harmed Vikentiy. I respected him greatly and am very saddened at the loss of someone with such talent.
Okay.
Cool.
Essentially, did we need to have the spell cast again?
If you have any questions that you wish for us to answer underneath in regards to the case, then I'm fine with it.
Well, at this point, it's more, do you have any questions? Because at this point, we're somewhat in an impasse.
I see that. It seems there is something else at work here that's for people who look like us, which disguise spells are not too uncommon.
Someone said his mind muddled.
Yes.
I don't know if that's possible.
One
but I'm
person
assuming it is.
versus many people's mind models, it seems more likely that theirs was the one that changed. If that is a spell that could be performed.
Mila sort of sits forward and she's like, there are powerful spells that can change people's memories. But they are powerful magic.
So I would say that the more thing is that for people who disguise themselves as us,
Or illusionary spells. Illusions are not that hard.
I have a hat for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They all just sort of, that seems odd.
Why would I go as myself for a murder when I could go as that guy, just some random person roughly my height?
Yeah. Just the dwarf.
Yeah,
He's roughly
fuck him.
your height.
Yeah, fuck that piece of shit.
it does seem odd that if we are capable of quietly getting rid of Vikentiy, to also be able to just walk away as we look and be seen throughout town, or by one person at least. Yes.
I have questions.
Yes.
I really want to ask questions of that guy and of the overseer. Can I ask?
Of the man, yes, but not the office.
Why not?
Because we don't want to make waves with.
We don't want
I
to
think
make
it's a bit
waves.
like
We're
that.
about to be executed.
We don't want to make waves exactly with him.
I haven't asked the governess specifically about if we can ask any questions. She's in charge here. He's not part of the court.
He's very close to the members
Yeah,
of
but
the
He is
court,
not
and
a
is
member of the court.
Rock that boat.
you don't want to go there with people hiring this evidence.
Azula,
Yes,
look at my position in life.
yes,
Everyone is in a position of authority above me.
yes.
Does
so
that
you
mean I
must try
can't
and
ever
fight
speak
them.
against anyone?
You
Ever?
must have more evidence against them
Then how are you going to get them if you don't ask questions?
by stealthily going.
But I've...
By
So you're not...
stealthily going out and finding things when we are here, manacled,
I'm not...
currently undergoing trial.
How
Were
are we
these
supposed
supposed to
to
stay on? Sorry.
It's not going to help us in our case.
Sure as shit not going to hinder us either.
They can hear all of this, can't they?
You guys are muttering to yourselves.
Lucille at that point stopped being quiet.
Oh, okay. No worries.
It will hinder our case.
Fucking well. We might as well do something than nothing.
We are doing things. We're going through the process.
We are really not. This is our chance to ask and turn the tides. Lucille, you do it then.
Do what?
She won't. I will.
You'll get us killed.
So, like, is there a punishment worse than execution that you guys regularly hand out?
The governor just sort of looks at you very confused. Like, I don't know. You could be tortured then executed, I guess.
Alright, so either way we're fucked.
No, we're fine.
What are the chances that we're about to be executed? On a scale of yes to tortured then executed.
You know what? Roll me a diplomacy test.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on, I haven't looked that up. I don't think I've ever rolled that, have I?
+2.
Hey, +2! Here we go, son. Here we go.
Can only go bad from
6!
Oh, come on, hero point it. Hero point it.
Yeah,
Do
why
it.
not? 21.
Yeah, so the fact that you're just like balls out. So what are the chances we're about to be executed?
Hey, wake up yourself, sweetheart. We're fucked.
The governess is like, honestly, there's not enough proof to, without a doubt, hand down judgment.
Okay,
But
keep
you are the most likely culprits. As such, at this stage, my judgment is you'll be given 2 days to find
Hold on,
evidence of the real
don't
killer.
give judgment yet. You said the question under the spell thing was still an option, yes?
She also said at this stage.
Did you listen to what she actually just said? Or did
No.
you just talk over her?
No. Keep going.
At this stage, 2 days to gather evidence.
Of the real killer. If it is not you. If you are caught leaving the city under unreasonable circumstances, you will be drawn before us and executed.
That's fair.
Are you implying that we can investigate the crime scene? Because I'm good at that.
You can investigate any leads that you wish to follow.
Any leads, you say?
It's a true spell over here.
Any leads. Ow. I missed with that third one. Any leads. I can't see you at the moment, you're too close. You're in charge.
Yeah.
Just tell them to shut up. Me too, by the way. No one tells to shut up.
How else are we going to do this?
Azula.
We can talk and find different routes.
Like what?
We won't want to publicly do this.
Tell us all to shut up.
Yes, shut up.
All of us.
And you both shut up.
I was helping.
It was right fucking there.
Let's have a give about it.
Will you all shut up? You don't know anything about this court proceedings with people of higher rank.
No.
No, ask when you have a question given to you. In response. Take this battle.
I can just see in like Cochrane's mind, he's like, I have a question, but I can't ask it until I'm given a question. And in his mind, it's just this tiny little thing that goes around and around and around, and then it just explodes. Just a little bit of blood trickles out from his eye.
Lucille acts cowed. I rolled a 20 for performance.
Nice.
Witness, are you often at that time coming out of Vix? Is this temple? Is it a regular?
Depends on my shifts.
Right.
Sometimes I'm there at that time, sometimes it's in the morning. It all depends on what shifts I'm on.
Shifts for what? For the mine?
In the mine.
Ask if we get written permission from the governors to investigate any leads that are relevant to this case.
Also, ask for more information on where the overseer was when he went to Dylan. Ask him to talk through the after process.
Okay. Do that one first. So after you had seen us, where exactly did you go? What exactly did you do?
Well, they went looking for the overseer.
Right. So did you head in the direction that we were headed?
Sort of, yes. I immediately came to the court, because that's usually where the overseer was. I was told he wasn't here, that he was with the specialist, which basically meant I went back to where I was and went into the chambers of Elysior and found him there talking with the specialist. But
Oh. I was going to ask what a specialist was.
yeah, that's the Mila.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her rank.
Why didn't he go to the overseer of this town?
The governess?
No. The overseer of the mine from this town.
What? Why this overseer and not the overseer of this town?
Well, I'd been dispatched when I wasn't on mine shifts, or if there was something important for that the officer had me to do, that I was to work under him. As such, he's technically my boss at the moment.
I want to watch the other, like the overseer on the council.
Yep. Roll me a perception test.
Plus 4, that is a 21.
Man's features look like stone.
That's appropriate.
It is.
She's making notes
I
for the
will.
case.
Mm-hmm.
And requests.
And requests.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, could I have used that as a society instead to try and read him? Would that work?
Not really.
Like, I do have Dwarven lore to see if I can use my society on that.
You're basically just trying to read his reaction to what was said, and he doesn't have one.
Yep.
We are rather new to this town, and we know Vikentiy just through a couple of jobs, but in terms of his skill and power level, it seemed quite high, correct? He was not a man just to mess with.
I mean, in his day, he was one of the greater rune crafters in Dwarven society. Now, well, there's a reason he's here.
Right. But say if he was in a battle with, would you say that he is equivalent perhaps to the powers of those in the court on a battle paralysis powers?
Some of them he would outclass tenfold, some not so much. It all depends on the individual.
Interesting. And do you personally believe that through the... Well, you have information about us already, as you've seen. From that information, do you feel personally that our party could overpower a man like that?
It depends. If you caught him with his guard down, probably. Like you said, you've been working for him for a couple of times now. He might have been coming to not necessarily trust you, but...
What would you believe our motive to be?
I don't know.
Well, he's the man who was paying us money to get items.
Had he actually paid you any money?
Yes.
No, he did a favor for us, and then
You-
the items we were about to
Yes.
get for him.
He gave us money when we sold him.
Yeah, when you sold him.
Yes.
That's not him giving you money for a job.
No, but he had given us money.
We're also not under the truth spell yet.
You're not under the truth spell, so you can, but roll a deception test.
As far as I understand, like, he has given us money.
No. He specifically asked, has he given you money for a job?
Oh, for a job. Oh.
Yes.
Well, we were about to when we got back into town. There's so many things for him.
Was anything missing from his shop?
Ooh. Was anything besides what we had previously mentioned, that mineral, missing from his shop?
I don't know. The war priest sort of sits for him. We couldn't necessarily find anything missing or out of place.
And Vikentiy never had an assistant or anyone he was close to particularly?
Not that I know of.
How late was it that you left the Vix Tavern?
It was
Temple?
early evening, so somewhere between 7 and 8.
Is he usually open at that time and in his shop?
Some nights, yes, he's there all night. Some nights he's gone by 4.
Okay, so
All depends on the day.
wouldn't know whether he'd still be there or not. Can't be preempt. Alright. Does anybody else have any questions besides the last one that you told me before?
Oh, yeah, one.
I really don't see how he saw anything from the House of Vix into the shop.
He didn't say that.
He said he saw you guys go in,
Yeah.
and then he saw you guys come out
Yeah.
with some kind of large sack.
From looking at where the House of Vix is and looking where the front door is, I don't think he saw shit.
Well, he's just been under a truth spell, so he just believed that.
So, I do have a question.
Yes.
It's best if it comes from you, because you're in charge. What weapons did he see us carrying?
Oh, alright. Do you remember the weapons that you said you saw us carry?
You had an axe. You had a sword. You didn't have any weapons.
Wow, I have darts.
You could have. I didn't see any.
So you did miss something.
Background?
Sorry, that wasn't a question.
Background?
And you had a staff.
Right, so not. So.
That is accurate. That is what we carry.
Except the hammer that we've had recently.
The what?
Hammer that Vikentiy gave us.
You mean the tiny little hammer that's like this big?
Small. I always
Yeah, it's
imagined like a
not
giant.
like a sledgehammer.
No, it's only gigantic
no,
in her hands.
It's not a sledgehammer.
Okay,
It's a
that's
tiny little.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's like a little blacksmith's hammer.
Yeah.
Ting.
It's smaller than a blacksmith hammer. Yeah.
Ask them what they think the motive is, then, if nothing was missing from the shop. Like, if we didn't take anything, what do they think we did it for?
Well, I've already asked them and they don't know our motive. Is there anyone else who had Vikentiy had enemies?
I could have back in the homeland. It's hard to tell. He didn't necessarily have any Ironpoint.
Right. Nothing weird was going on around.
Weird how?
Was Vikentiy going places he didn't usually go, or
I'm not his keeper. I don't know.
right? And would you not? Do you not keep track of everyone in the city and certain those of higher ups?
The overseer of the mine in town sort of sits forward a little bit. He goes, "The room crafter does not answer to anyone in particular. He does whatever he wants. He goes wherever he wants. He has his freedom to do whatever he wants in the city."
Right. Okay.
Might be a question for later.
Who was the last person to speak to him?
Yes. Do we have? Do we know who the last people to speak to him besides the vision of us before us in that day?
I don't know.
Does he have
Alright.
frequent business dealings with people in or out of the city?
See, these questions might be better for the war priest who did the investigation, or for the
Yeah.
overseers.
Good point.
Does what you said before about 2 days to look into it still stand?
Yeah.
Right. Could we, since it's us on the line and we are looking into it, well, we have the most motivation to look into it. Are we able to get a written permission, Governess, to look into many
I'm
areas?
sure I can have something written up.
So people know that our investigation is formal and
The war priest chuckles. He's like, well, considering my men are basically the law in this town and I'm here, they'll all know.
yes, but others who we're not going to be in crisis outfits, so they're not going to understand.
Yeah, the governor sort of nods and says, yes, no, I can have something made up to show that you're investigating something for the court.
Yes.
We could ask for a cadre of minions and crisis armor to help us.
No, we can't.
Yeah, you're gonna ask the champion of Zardmayara. Yeah, we want to put a contingent of
That way
crisis.
we can get them to break down the doors for us.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. What if we asked for someone from the War Priest's church to accompany us, so then that way we have someone to verify our information other than just us, so that there is a neutral third party.
Alright, I just want to ask what she just said.
Yep.
Yeah, I can just.
The governess just sort of looks across at the war priest. He sort of thinks about it for a minute. He's like, well, I'm sure Lance would be willing to follow along once I tell him that's what he's doing.
So you don't need written permission if you've got a big dude in armor beside you. Knock, motherfucker.
Yeah, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yes. She looks so happy.
keen for this.
Lucille, is there any,
What?
any other questions that you thought about?
I don't know. Things haven't made a lot of sense so far. Everything's kind of gone like a dog trying to eat a fly.
Right. And will everybody on the council in their respective rights also be willing if we need to talk to them about the situation?
The governess just sort of looks around, and each of them gives you a somewhat guarded expression.
Well, say if there was a spell, perhaps, and we needed perhaps the specialist Mila to come and have a look and see if something was tampered with. Would you be willing to cooperate?
Perhaps if you bring it before the court, we can do the investigation then.
Right. Okay, so we just bring in all the evidence at once and have it out.
Yes.
Would that be a
might be best.
private affair?
Private?
We're in private right now, aren't we? We're just...
To an extent, yeah.
We're not out on the streets.
No.
No. But private as in also if we just one-on-one wanted to speak with any of
That
you?
would be more something that you would have to engage individually with each member.
Very
And just clarify that the other overseer will be available for us to talk to find out more information.
So that he can give us a dressing down for talking about a bunch of shit we shouldn't.
Yeah. No,
The sus one.
The sus one. The sus one.
I'm trying not to point him out. That's why I'm trying to be general, because he has nothing more to do with our case, rather than like his person being the one who identified us. But asking him specific questions doesn't make sense in this scenario outside of that. So that's why I'm trying to just be general about them all rather than being pointed at an individual.
It kind of does, since he was told, and then it's what happened from there. What did they see? What did they find out?
Well, yes, but that's his man. And he wasn't the one doing the investigation. So I can't be...
Relevant question. What's the witness's name?
Yeah, well, we got that.
I've forgotten.
Oh, alright. Petrikin Nikotovic.
Sure.
That's some of the closest I've got to what you said.
Pechkin
Petrified
Nikitovic.
knickers, bitch.
Pechkin.
Yep.
The last name is Nikitovic.
Stupid
T what?
names.
Nikitovic.
Right.
Nikitovic.
Vikentiy Nikitovic.
Congratulations. You're all terrible.
I'm making a list.
Asking him questions now is less obvious than trying to do it later. Just ask some clarifying things like, what was the protocol in place afterwards? How did you manage the investigation? Like, just actually ask him stuff.
Don't do that.
Huh?
Don't do that.
He wasn't on the investigation. He was the war priest.
Speaking though, is that the camera thing, the reason why you don't do that is because the person who's probably yanking his chain and directing him is in the fucking room.
It's entirely possible.
I think we will take those 2 days graciously to further investigate this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any more to say.
No worries. With that, as you sort of sit there, the governor sort of turns to the other overseer and he's like, "Is there anything else you would like to add, Overseer Krasimir?" He has this sort of look of indignation on his face. He's like, "No, obviously there is nothing I can say to have this dealt with now, so I guess we shall convene in 2 days. If not sooner."
Okay.
Sounds like a threat.
Oh, hurry there, bud.
Consider it a promise.
Got something to do.
Good.
With that, the governor sort of looks at him a little bit confused and says, "Alright, well, if that will be all, I'll have something drafted so you have something formal from my court to say that you're investigating. Where best can you be located?"
Does the sword place have? Do you stay at the sword guild? Is that a thing?
The-
you stay at, or
Masters of the Sword do have lodgings at the guildhall.
Well, we are now at Masters of the Sword, so just come.
I'll have one of my runners deliver it to the guildhall.
Thank you.
I didn't think Princess
I feel
Sparkles
like
was
Princess
in the room.
Sparkles at this point would be making a what? What are you doing? Eat.
What?
Eat.
Alright, later. Soon. Hold up my hands like this. Just...
You guys were released.
Yeah.
Were we?
Yeah.
I don't remember having my things taken off.
Yeah, they released you guys.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, it was deemed that you guys were safe enough to be able to let loose in the room.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the war priest could have.
He could basically 1v4 you guys.
Just hit all four of us in one go.
Your man could wipe the floor with you guys. Anyway, well, if that will be all, with that she stands up and so does the rest of the court. The overseer and everybody else sort of in the room bows. And I assume you guys do as well.
If they don't, I push them down.
Like, I'm already down as far as I'm probably not going to go.
Yeah. With that, they all turn and start walking out of the room. As soon as they turn to leave, the overseer, Krasimir, just sort of immediately makes his way towards the door.
I'm getting.
Hunt prey?
Oh.
Okay, no worries.
Ooh, that's so good.
Alright. And with that, you guys are released from the courtroom and given your freedom for the next 2 days at least.
2
Can we
days
go on a
starting
break?
tomorrow,
I was gonna
right?
say-
I need a pee.
Starting right fucking now.
So it's not 2 days, it's 48 hours. I need to get past Veronica's hatred of things that are unfair and the fact that he could, like, just
That's how we
throw us under the bus and we can't throw him under the bus makes me incredibly mad.
That's unfortunate.
Actually, that will probably make Kara incredibly mad too.
Yep, that's what it's like, shut up.
That's you rather suck.
It's not Lucille. It's what she's accustomed to.
Yeah.
See, I've never had to deal with that.
You or Kara or both?
Kara. Veronica has. Veronica hated it. Veronica was the teenager that would get into screaming matches with her teachers when they were being particularly unfair.
Rude.
I admire your confidence.
Oh yeah, and it wasn't even me that they were being unfair to. They were going off it. Like, he tried to give the best girls in the class, like the good girls, detention for something that they didn't actually do. He just saw them out the corner of his eye and he's like, that's it, you're getting detention. Like, they didn't do anything. He's like, they were talking, that's just like not allowed. I'm sitting behind them, I'm telling you, they didn't do anything. And he's like, that's it, you've got a detention. And then I just
At least that one's fair, but that one's not.
So I ended up getting into a screaming match with this dude, and the girls were just like, just leave it. And I'm like, no, this is fucking hypocritical. How very dare you? I hated that.
How very dare you indeed.
Sure.
Because there's no other adjective you can chuck in front of that to make it more thing. It's like, how fucking dare you, or how absolutely dare you. So it just doesn't work. How very dare you? It just makes it sound weird, makes it sound like a caricature. But how fucking dare you?
No, I would often say, how very dare you. That's like, how very dare you. But now it sounds weird to my ear.
Say, how very dare you? Very easily, actually. It's quite easy.
Observe.
Anyway,
So,
Haley's in her element now.
Writing reports.
I'm just like to
Who's
do
in
this.
this to?
We have 4 hours to do this.
lists upon lists upon lists.
I currently have a list of people of interest.
Oh, do you?
I,
Is it like 2 people long?
Now it's about to be 7.
Are they just the court?
okay, looks at me when you said that. Like, I was with you guys.
That we know of.
Why is my name on your list? Apparently I'm a person of interest.
You are, in fact, an interesting person.
You got to be thorough about this, otherwise they risk questions about your mode of inquiry.
Yeah. Anyway. So what's the plan from here?
What's my name?
Let's go sell our stuff.
So
Yeah,
it's
let's-
about midday.
Yeah, let's just go take all our shit to Wando's, get the necklace, and go from there.
Okay. So your stuff is currently at the guild house.
Yeah.
The guilds.
Yep.
Alright.
Will Lance just be coming with us, or do we?
Yeah, what's-
Well, he's not there currently, so...
Cool. We'll have to go get him. We want him probably.
Yeah, when they say off you go to, like, so all the court leaves.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the court leaves the room. You guys are basically free to go out and do what you need to do and or want to do.
Is Lance still there? At all?
He
wasn't there.
Yeah,
So-
he wasn't here.
Well, he did come in for a
He
bit.
came for the first bit and he didn't come back for the second bit.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quickly writing a letter. No, I'll write it.
Is there a consumable for medical supplies?
Should be.
Yeah, what do you need?
Fucking medical supplies. I'm the party's healer now, remember?
I would like medicine.
You can get healer's kits.
Cool.
Well, yeah, that is one thing you can do.
Ah.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, J-Dog.
Yes.
It's essentially the goblin translation of his name.
Sure. That's... I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
Just call it like an honorific, if you will.
Yeah, leave John out of this.
Is that his name?
No, his name is Joshua.
Who's John?
John's his name when he's with the boss names.
Well,
Oh, the face.
well, either way, he's just the J-Man.
The J-Dog.
The J-Dog. Yeah.
Right.
Jezar, if you will.
That sounds gross.
It sounds better in Goblin.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's pronounced Jazza, if you will.
Okay. So, what are you actually planning to do?
Well, we need to sell all of our shit. We're going to go to Wando's. Don't suppose you could help us carry some crap? Also, what shit do we need to give the guild?
What do you mean?
Well, didn't we have to, sell stuff to the guild or give them things?
Well, I mean, they'll probably take the basilisks if you want to just sell them, but, I mean, if you're going to that charlatan store, then you can probably just go there.
Oh, they don't need the eggs to help cure the stone people?
Didn't we be over that?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, you seem really perplexed.
Well, 'cause he's looking at me confused.
I'm confused because at no point are basilisk eggs used in petrification cells.
No, but if you find someone who is really good with animals, then you can have them, basically keep the thing to grow up big enough and then kill it and have fresh blood to be able to cure people.
Oh, she said maybe you can find some fucking idiot to get themselves murdered by some basilisks as they're growing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not what we do.
Yeah, they're called druids.
Yeah, no, we don't really deal with druids that often, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. Oh,
Is there anything in particular you were looking to do?
yeah. How do we get a place to stay?
You come to the guild and say you need a room.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, what did they sign? They signed shit with my name on it.
Oh,
Yes, they signed basically stating that you will be joining as a member of the guild.
And
No, and that's it.
what does that entail?
That you are now a member of the guild.
What does that mean? Does it... You just said you rock up and you ask for accommodation, so you get accommodation. Does that mean that you get free accommodation at any of the guild houses?
Yes.
Does it mean that, you're expected to perform X many quests? What are the terms and conditions? What do I get out of this? Things I should know. Let's walk and talk.
Well, perhaps you could talk to one of the more administrative members of the guild. I just kill things.
Okay.
I think that's what we're supposed to do.
Oh, well.
There are certain quests that only guild members can take.
Yeah, but
And
what are
by
the...
completing those quests, you gain money for the guild.
Okay.
And as such, you get certain perks from the guild, like free board. Food and drink is cheaper than normal tavern, sort of.
What are your expectations of us? And what if we survive, obviously?
What do you mean expectations?
Well,
There aren't any expectations.
I don't understand this, Lucille. They're giving us things they haven't specified what they want back.
They will. They'll get there.
There are certain situations where the guild might call on people for certain missions, but they usually volunteer only because, well, they're not a good time.
Yeah, no, I've got enough shit like that to deal with.
Yes, but perhaps you could call on the guild to help you if things go downhill in that instance.
I still don't understand where the catch is.
You'll find out along the way.
Okay.
Have you seen them statues they put up around the place? Real nice they are.
Stashes?
Statues.
Oh. Like there are stashes? Can we just raid those?
You gotta grow your own.
Oh.
Moustache.
There's a spell for that.
So anyway, at this point you would have been walking whilst walking down.
Yes.
I surely
Walking
hope
whilst
so.
walking down the
Yeah.
street, you're basically at the guild. So he walks in and he goes, we put the horses in the stables because whilst having horses in the the feasting hall is funny, not in the long term.
That's fair.
Yes. Where did all of our shit go?
It was left in the room that you guys
Out the back.
had the meeting
Up the stairs? I forget.
Okay.
It was
Done.
out. Yeah.
in. Go speak to whoever's on the bar. Ask them for a room. They'll give you a key.
I thought we were getting selling shit. Rooms can wait, right?
No,
We need to lighten our loads that if we need to do a run or we don't have to take so much crap
No,
with
we
us.
need the key to get our shit from the room. Also, I don't really think we should sell the big rocks just in case Vikentiy isn't dead, which I'm kind of really really openly hoping is the case. That way, if he is still alive, then we can give him the big rocks that he asked for.
Yeah, I don't want to have to go back there again.
Yeah,
Alright.
but everything else, other than my specimens, I'm comfortable with selling. The specimens being like the vials of obsidian that I've taken from
Bagged,
different
yeah.
You
locations.
said vial, and that's not. Obsidian was not the thing that came to mind.
And the obsidian chunk and the
Yes.
crystals that I acquired. Yeah. Anyway,
Well, yes, we have the basilisk eggs and a bunch of nature plant things.
yeah,
Nature plan.
Giant,
Giant
Plants.
flora.
giant flora.
Not fauna, that's animals.
exactly.
You're the giant fauna in this group.
True.
Not inaccurate.
I mean, you do have just about a diary. Where are the pets? Where is Princess Sparkles?
No, she's over there.
What? Who's carrying whom?
I don't know, but she's laughing real hard.
Floxy looks very winded, but also happy? Interesting.
So anyway, what are you doing?
Acquire key, acquire crap.
Yes,
All
we'll
the-
get some rooms
all
and
of
get
the
our
shit.
things.
Do we want to try and sell the basilisk eggs here or wonders?
Wonders, I would think.
I'd sell them to the guild as a bit of a cheers, mate.
That's the other thing, is if we sell it here, then we'll possibly have more prestige with the guild.
Yeah.
So, you seem to be interested in prestige and the like. I feel like the guild might be more, like, prestige enjoying if we sell them the basilisk eggs as opposed to the little magical men.
Sure, we can see what they're willing to offer us. Yes,
I'm not hiding this. I'm openly writing a list of things, just putting people's
Yeah.
names on it.
yeah,
Ah,
right.
yeah.
I have letters I need to write.
That can
and
wait
send-
till later.
Or can it?
Well, yes, because we've
It
got
can,
shit to
it
do.
can probably wait for at least a day and 3/4.
Your letters aren't going to get anywhere in 2 days and back.
I need a letter to get somewhere before a certain person does. Right.
Can I please have a key to the room that is apparently ours?
The room is still unlocked at the moment.
Really? You left all our shit in there unlocked?
It's...
Would you take it if it was available to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
People don't go down to those rooms
You're
unless they're
weird.
with someone of high standing in the guild.
Oh, are we allowed down there?
Well, of course, it's got all your things in there.
But you said that they have to be of high standing in the guild.
Hiruko has already told us to let you down there to retrieve your belongings.
Okay.
I'm just getting flashes of Goblin Slayer.
I wasn't told that I
damn
was letting at a
goblins.
higher level. I don't even have an amulet.
What are you talking about? You should have an amulet.
Yeah, we
You
have
Had
them.
them. Did you give them to us?
I believe we did. To the best of my knowledge, they were handed out. I specifically asked for an extra 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I thought ahead.
You asked for them, but did you give them to us?
I mean,
Details.
Odds or evens?
But
I did.
oh, my apologies. Okay.
Yes. So the room is just down that hallway there.
Is that
First on
where
the
we're
left.
sleeping?
No.
Okay.
If you're looking for board, there'll be another room upstairs that you can bed down in.
Okay. Can we please do that too?
Okay. And with that, he turns around, reaches down, grabs a key. He goes, "That's a room for 6. I believe there's 6 in your party."
Yes.
It's like
that's
5
a
and 6/8.
That's a second key to the room that your halfling companion is already using at the moment.
Oh well, I don't want to walk in on the room.
Good, they can
Is
leave
it?
in
That's
the
not
back room.
fair.
What?
It's his room, isn't it?
Isn't it the same?
For 6 people.
A suite for 6.
Yeah. It's big room.
Oh, don't worry, but they might try and stop us in the back.
Azula, you're on first watch.
All right.
Alright, well, grab our shit.
Yeah. What's the going rate for basilisk eggs?
What?
What's the going rate for basilisk eggs?
Who can we sell them to?
Hold on. You see him run down and he pulls out a large leather-bound book and puts it up on the thing, opens it up, sort of flicks through it a couple of pages.
Not cooked, still living.
No,
Yeah, they ate the cooked one.
It was pretty average.
What?
Well, yeah, it was
Anyway,
cooked by some fire that wasn't
this
meant
goes-
for cooking.
Are they viable?
They're still alive.
Okay, so viable eggs are... They go for 100 gold apiece.
Okay.
Alright, would you buy them from us?
Well, that's not a...
what?
We buy them. That's the price that we buy them for, yes.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of yes.
If you bring them here, we will pay you 100 gold for them.
Sweet.
Cool. They're out in the back room.
Better get him then.
No, they're not. They were brought to the court.
Oh yeah, they're with us then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, can we... The court won't still need those at all, will they?
No, it's
No.
fine.
They told us to take all of our shit with us.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh is probably holding them at the moment.
Yeah.
If you're that worried about it, ask for a receipt.
Well, I will sell them. I will just put it in the group total.
Yeah, just sort of, yeah, cool. Walks off. He obviously seems to know where he's going with produce that gets sold to the guild.
It was
The barkeep will say sort of, oh, okay, no worries. Reek goes down under the thing, pulls out a chest, opens it up, and pulls out.
what did you do?
I was using his number pack.
That should
there.
have happened.
Yep.
We'll just put them
It's
in the
a
group.
I use them
smallish
all the time.
pouch.
We have a group thing apparently.
We have a Groot.
You
Yeah,
have
it's
a
the
group.
group loot.
We can figure it out later after we've sold everything.
Yeah, I'm just adding the coins now. Because we've got a bunch of other stuff.
Who's holding the Groot?
The Groot is currently...
It's dispersed
It's
amongst
upstairs.
us.
Oh, it's with all of
Okay.
our shit. Except for the alchemist vials.
In there's 20 platinum.
I'm assuming someone has put it into the big bag.
What was that about 20
Yeah,
platinum?
that was 200
Yeah.
gold.
Where did we get that
Okay.
from?
Yes, it is established.
For the eggs.
20.
200 gold or
Oh,
20
right.
platinum.
Right. Okay. The conversion rate in my head was off. I'm like, that's 2,000 gold.
It's like, well, that's
Some
someone would be
not
upset if I got this.
I'll give you 2 platinum.
That was rude.
Yes. Sorry.
How dare you!
Yeah, we have very little time. We need to get our things.
Alright, well, was there anything else?
Do you have any purpose for magical fauna?
What?
Flora.
Flora.
What are you referring to?
We have seeds and stuff.
Yeah.
And leaves and flowers.
Why is everyone looking at me?
You're the nature person, right?
Yeah.
Ah, but you're the one doing the talking.
Well, that's a mistake.
You're not wrong.
I have a charisma stat.
Do you?
Yeah, don't ask what it
Are
is,
you
but I
sure
have
about
one.
that?
His is +2. It's better than a lot of other things he's got. No offense.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Giant. Yes, we have giant fauna in the way of flowers.
Flora.
Flora.
Flora in the way of flowers and seeds. Is
You've
that
got
something-
seeds. That's about it.
Okay.
Did the
I've got
flowers not?
seeds and a bulb,
Yeah, bulb. Yeah.
which is a seed.
Usually just a seed.
Yeah.
Did the big flowers we take wilt?
No, you didn't take any of the flowers.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
we
do
did.
flowers.
I had one giant ass daffodil sitting over his face.
That was a sunflower.
Okay, well, you've got one giant ass daffodil, which is about 5 feet tall.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
You can't carry it.
Well,
It's too big.
It's in the stretches.
Yeah, it's on one of the stretches. I would need to have like one of the rangers look over that to see even what they're worth. I don't really know.
That's alright.
That's
We don't
not
have much
something
time.
that we come across.
We don't have much time. We'll probably just go
alright.
Yeah, we'll just head off to the
We go.
woodland.
Sorry, we were just released from a court hearing and therefore we're a little bit,
Fuzzled.
frazzled.
I'm pretty sure there's a
Very
human
good.
there.
Well, hopefully release means that you got off without any repercussions.
Nope.
No.
Not even slightly.
Wonderful.
We
We're
have
now
2
in-
days.
We're now in charge of our own investigation against ourselves.
I've heard of weirder things.
I was going to say, this is probably not the weirdest thing I've been involved in.
Probably not. Anyway,
That is
Usually
not
gets
where
me.
it
so you just sort of, is there anything else you need? Or he gestures and you can see there's a couple of people at the bar sort of waiting to be served.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he sort of
thanks.
goes down and starts getting their orders.
Right,
Probably should
this
start
way.
drinking.
Vroom.
Yep.
Move at relatively quick gnome pace.
Okay.
Alright, I'm not wearing my armor. I don't go clonk and jingle at the moment.
No.
I'm helping. Yeah, you sound effects.
I might just catch up with you guys at Wonders. I just need to pick up something I ordered before we left. My shield, my fortress shield.
Okay.
Cool.
Go and acquire my stuff from the back room.
Yep.
Pretty real.
And attempt to put things on.
I'll
Okay.
help you put your armor on. It'll
Thanks.
make this take a lot less time.
And then just... Done. Because the rat's not there to get in the way.
She's probably playing around trying to poop on people from a great height.
Yeah.
Uh,
From what I understand, I can kind of figure out where she is in the direction, so it's just up. Just, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah, so you guys grab the rest of your gear, leaving Azula's many suits of armor and many other heavy things.
And there's spoons.
I mean, how many of these does she really need?
All of it.
We could help her by lightening the load.
Share the load.
How many meals have we eaten where you've needed to use a spoon?
everyone?
Yes.
Every single one. She always has the right spoon for the occasion.
There's a cutting spoon, a stabbing spoon, a scooping spoon.
Serving spoon,
Stirring spoons.
sipping spoon.
And a smacking spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You should wield that one more frequently.
Alright, so with that, you guys grab your shit, head out the front, and head down towards Wandos. Is that where you head?
I think so.
Alright, who's leading?
doesn't matter.
Alright, roll a d6.
That's... No. There we go. 4.
Which type
No
of
worries.
order do we get today?
Number 4.
Yeah.
So, you guys walk down the streets, quickly making your way into the store. And again, as you walk in, you get that usual sort of chill run down your spine as you walk into the store.
And the song turns off.
It does. Instantly. So quiet. What are you doing?
I mean,
Knock,
is
knock.
the counter not there anymore?
Well, you're at the front of the store,
Head to the counter.
so you start walking through the aisles. Okay. Yep, so
Hopefully
you
it's
stop.
broad enough with all of our...
Funnily enough, it does seem the ones that you start to walk down, they seem a bit wider than you remember. Almost as if they were making way. Yeah. It takes you a little while, left and right, going your way through, but eventually you do find the counter with the giant machine on it.
Yeah, 6 rights on the left.
And you can see, you're pretty sure it's Wando. He's not wearing that same fitted, suit that he normally wears. Not suit, but the
Robes.
jerkin.
Okay.
Whatever it is, the tailored, outfits that they used to wear back in the day. I don't remember what they're called.
What do you mean, though?
Anyway, at the moment, he's wearing what looks like a nightgown and a hat. And he's just basically on there.
Hi, Wando.
Huh?
Got you at a bad time.
I'm here.
Do you want us to come back later?
We don't have time. Start loading stuff up.
As you start pushing things up onto the counter, he's like, That's right, I remember you lot. What have you brought me?
Mega Flora.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know that expression.
Big
These,
fucking flowers.
gesturing towards the, enormous plant material, seeds, bulbs, and apparently a giant daffodil from a fairy garden.
From nearby, I think.
You brought me fey flowers.
Apparently.
I don't think so. Weren't they just near in the general area-ish?
Did you have permission?
I mean, we've got them this far.
Well, we spoke with the Fae. They didn't say no.
They
And we
allowed
did
us to
plant
keep it.
that.
No?
I have no idea what you just said. I did plant more than what we took.
Okay. Well, if you spoke to them and they didn't take your names, that's probably a good sign. Wait, did you make a deal with them?
Yeah, but for different reasons. They wanted our help.
Huh?
Right, so, are you ready for this? And tell them the story about show them that black shit metal thing that they couldn't see.
Didn't we just have a conversation the other day about how we keep telling people, everyone, everything that's happening when
You
we...
mean this man here knows absolutely everything there is to know already?
Oh, that reminds me. Do you know who killed Vikentiy?
What?
I don't think this man knows what day it is today.
Today's
Talking
today.
about
I don't know what day it is today.
Actually, me either.
Thursday.
I'll take your word for it.
So, relay the story about encountering the Fae, the missing dryad queen of this particular fairy grotto out in the Wasp Name, and the supposed metal that was there that we couldn't see. Oh, and there's black obsidian in this sack of corrupted dirt that we dug out of the ground. Well, the dirt's probably fine, but the obsidian that's meshed in with it is probably less so.
Interesting.
So they've tasked us with locating said queen.
What?
Yeah,
Why would they send you?
that we were the first ones there, apparently, who potentially could help.
No, why wouldn't they call on the court?
No,
Did
they-
you ask?
I don't remember.
No.
You didn't ask.
What is it about dying tree ant?
What? Oh, right. Part of the reason they asked us is because no one saw anything, and the only one who did was largely unwilling to talk about it. Get at that black metal piece of crap. You got that right?
Yeah.
Good. So present the chunk of black metal that was hacked off of whatever it was that took the queen.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently they couldn't see that. And they've got no memory of the disappearance. They just, she wasn't there.
He just sort of gestures to it. Picks it up. Yeah, right. Puts it back down.
So yeah, that's what happened. And I still didn't give him my name.
What is your name?
Not important.
That's a weird name.
Good. So, just here to sell?
Oh, I thought the question was directed at
I'm
everyone.
not here,
Oh, you're not
so.
here.
Oh, that's right.
I still think we should look at getting a bag of holding for the group since we're going to be working together for a while. We acquire far too much shit.
Will that fit in a bag?
It would in the bag of holding.
A 5-foot freaking stick of flour.
Yeah, you could fit the flour in
We
the bag
should
of
get
holding.
one of those.
Because you basically, as long as you can fit it through the opening, which you'd be able to fit the stem in and like push it in, it might like scrunch up the flour a bit, but you could fit it in the bag of holding.
Lucille's not saying it's a bad idea.
How much is a bag of holding?
You know how this place works.
You put the things on the thing, he goes to the lost name, he pulls the levers and stuff happens. Magic.
It's a type of magic. I don't know the rest of the song.
I don't even know what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's a song.
It is now, if it wasn't before.
It has been sung, therefore it is. Alright.
So, what are you doing this entire time?
I'm heading to the dwarven area because that's where I ordered my shield last time.
Is this before or after you get the rest of your stuff?
Well, I got the stuff with everyone else.
Yeah, so you
And
put
you-
your armor back on, all that kind of stuff.
I didn't know I had it off.
You didn't come into the guild with us, though, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was in the guild.
Yeah. I know I did
That's why she told me I couldn't sell the stuff.
Yeah, I put my armor back on.
Really? You want to walk around town with that on?
Everyone already knows
yes.
this.
You guys are now chummy with the battlekin.
Chummy. Sure, Lance will love staring at that armor all day.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
We give people hope in this desolate town.
I'll give him something.
Yeah.
Don't you just get him a spoon
And then
and
you're
some
heading
ratchet?
to the dwarven district.
Yes.
To the mine.
Yes, that's where I ordered my
Yep.
shield. And I paid half last time, so I paid the rest this time.
Yep.
And then I get my fortress shield.
Cool. Alright, so as you get to the gate,
Mm-hmm.
you are stopped by dwarven guard number 1.
I thought number 3 was on duty today.
No, it's number 1. Yeah, you probably haven't seen him before, and he basically stops you because the gate's closed. Yes, what are you doing?
I'm here to pick up an order from your... I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, what was the name under?
Azula?
Okay, wait here.
Thank you.
Do you have payment?
Yes. Yes. Alright, I will trust you with that. Or do I...
He just sort of laughs as he holds out his hand for it.
Yeah.
Yep, grabs it, disappears off into the actual compound, and about 20 minutes later, comes back carrying your shield.
Now this is my new, and this is my special weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get Azula. I mean, Kara, eventually make it all pretty. But now it's my divine ally.
What? You're using your divine ally as a
Champion
fortress?
level 3. It has to be, I've chosen the shield ally.
Nice.
So,
Does that mean he becomes somewhat sentient?
the spirit of
So
protection
everyone has a
dwells
pet.
within the shield.
So yes.
So everyone has a pet except for me. Good.
In your hands, the shield's hardness increases and its HP increases. So,
Okay.
Rock.
I've put it on your... I've put it in your thing. Did you see that it also decreases your speed again?
no, I'm the tank. I'm the slow tank.
Yeah, being able to move is
What do you mean?
bitches.
My speed's 20. It was 20.
Hold on.
Have you
My
looked
speed's
at
10.
it? What the shit? How
so
big is this
Fortress
fucking
Shield has minus 10 to your speed.
Far out.
And you get
Please
some
have that on
quickling
your
boots or
horse
something.
most of the time.
I mean, if you want, I can carry it and still make 25.
You need to get you some quickling boots or something like that.
It needs to be something.
That's why I just go in the carriage, guys.
This sucker heavy.
Wait, we have a carriage?
Not yet.
That's why we get a bag of hold of that for your shield. Christ almighty.
True.
She's actually over encumbered.
But now, okay.
You can't move.
Alright, you know what? I'll say that when I grabbed my stuff, I left some things.
Okay, no worries.
I left all my other spare clothes.
So this is your new main
Food.
shield. I'm pretty sure you've still got 2 backup shields.
I have another shield which I will sell
Yeah,
right now.
and there's that third shield that I'm holding for you.
No, that's your shield.
Were you going to trade that other shield that you had in as part of payment for this one?
That's fantastic.
No. Because I'm
Admittedly,
at the moment, so.
her AC goes to 24 when she uses the shield.
But she is stationary.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is we might need more than one bag of holding.
Oh, is it that heavy?
Well, no, I just meant in general for you.
No, she just needs a feat like Bufferer.
What's that?
The...
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Ant hole permanently in place.
Yeah.
No, so there's an anime specifically like her, where it's like, I didn't want to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know this one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's alright, it's cute.
She gets a skill which basically means when one of her allies is going to be attacked, she can move in between them to defend it. And she uses that to move around the battlefield.
So she can teleport.
Yeah, essentially, she learns the ability to teleport.
Oh no, my movement speed is...
No, her movement speed is like literally like Azula's.
It's like 5 feet.
And she fixes that by learning the ability to just fucking flash around the fucking battlefield. It's great.
Alright.
Alright, just for reference, since we're about to deal with Wando, so you guys have an idea.
Oh, there's different capacities.
There's different capacities of bags of holding.
Yep.
A type 1 is 75 GP and it can hold 25 bulk. A level 2 is 300 GP and can hold 50 bulk. So we're better off just getting, like, if we're going to spend 300 gold, we're better off each getting a bag of holding. So we can all carry all of our stuff without encumbrance issues, or just get, like, 1 or 2 for the party.
I don't have encumbrance issues.
Neither do I.
There's one very specific person that does have encumbrance issues.
Yeah, with the 3 sets of armor, 4
Me feel
shields.
personally
I
attacked.
need them all.
I would feel personally
I
attacked.
need them all.
So it might be worth...
Are you sure about that?
Not yet. The occasion will arise.
Is Azula a hoarder?
I mean,
She used
Oh.
to have many pretty things, and now she has very...
This is that... When you put stuff into the bag and you want to pull it out, it just sort of magically appears on top of it.
yeah, you think of the thing that you've got in the bag and it'll all appear in your
Yeah, I
hand and you
want
can pull
one.
it out.
I want one.
You can't demonstrate
I
your
can
prestige
use
if
that.
you have very little stuff.
No, just...
So,
A living creature placed inside the bag has enough air for 10 minutes before it begins to suffocate, and it can attempt to escape.
Oh,
It's a DC
really? You
13.
put living things in there?
Not for long.
so you get your shield and realize that shit's heavy
Oh.
and that you're not going to be able to move real fast.
Casual walking through town.
Mm-hmm.
Casual walk through town.
I mean, if you don't have it equipped, you don't take the negative.
Alright.
So if you're just carrying it around,
Yep.
but if you've got it out,
Yeah.
it's bulky to use.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna just put it... before I walk to Wando's and meet them, I'm just gonna go back to the guild and put it down first.
Walks in with a fucking door. Alright. So, you three are at Wando's with a bunch of flora on the bench.
Yep. So I load up all the crap onto the bench.
Well, is there anything else you're getting rid of?
Did you want to sell any of the basilisk?
What?
Like any of the basilisk meats, or are we just keeping all of that to eat?
Would you be interested in some basilisk steaks?
I don't know. Is it any good?
It's fucking
Surprisingly,
fantastic.
yes.
Here, try a little bit of this.
Just pulls it out of her pocket.
Not bad for rustic cooking. I mean, if you've got more, I'll take it. Show somebody what.
Either that or we throw a feast at the guild when we manage to not die.
Well, we did say that, didn't we?
All right, we did. Yeah.
No, I said if we died. If. When, sorry. Not if. When.
Is there anything that you're buying? Is there anything that you're selling?
Yep, I'll be back.
Okay.
6 lefts and a right and see where I end up.
Roll a
We don't have
D100.
time for this!
We do.
Well, you're not
There's
here,
always
so
time for
there
this.
is
Not
time.
yet.
That is a 56.
56, you say?
Yeah, it's 5. 56.
So, you're walking along, and as you're walking along, you see, sitting there on like this velvet cushion, is a silver bell.
Well, I can't not ring it.
Oh,
If it's just sitting there, I guess there's no sign that says do not touch. Let me ring it.
If there was, it wouldn't matter.
If it was, I'd do it quietly.
Yep. So you pick it up, and you try and ring it.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any noise.
Oh, it's broken. Have a look in there, see if the little jangly bit's jammed.
Well, there's nothing in there.
Oh, so it is broken. Alright.
Yep.
No plaque or anything that tells you what it is?
Nope.
Well, that doll came in super handy, so I'm going to pocket it and take it to the front desk later.
Okay.
I'm then going to try and find medical supplies and some form of very flammable liquid.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Are you rolling me a perception test?
I am, as soon as I work out that this one here is the D20. Oh, +4, that's not bad, it's not bad, it's not bad. 20.
20?
20 total.
Yep, so you'd be walking around. Eventually, you'd come across an aisle that just seems to have various bits and pieces in it, from everything ranging from, just bandages to very odd-looking silver utensils.
Spoons?
No. They kind of look like very small, very sharp knives.
Looks at those, looks at my fingernails.
But yeah, that's like down the other end.
Yeah.
You've got everything in between, and like in between there's like a box, and you open it up, and there's like a bunch of like medical supplies. It's
How
got like
big?
salves.
How
Like,
big?
that, by that.
Yeah, fuck it, load the box up. And then flammable shit. Preferably in liquid form. Come on, baby!
The tank of propane.
13. I'd take it!
Propane,
Hell yeah.
propane accessories. You walk around for a bit. Eventually, you just come back to the desk.
Oh. Well, this is a start. Any idea what that does?
Yep.
Cool, so it does something. That's not it. Fuck me, I guess. That was a dumb question, wasn't it? Oh, I forgot about the bags.
What do you want?
I would have asked him about
Oh, did you?
while you're
That's
off
fair,
doing
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe 1 or 2 bags of holding. Like
1 or
just-
2.
Yeah, to go 2 for now.
He just clicks his fingers and 2 drop from the roof. Like they appear in thin air and drop onto the table.
Fuck!
And I need a couple of formula for crafting.
Which ones?
Staff of fire, like a fire staff.
Fire stuff. He sort of.
And
He just hands you a book.
and what is this?
You want to find the ones you want.
Okay, all right, these 2.
Roll a perception test.
Oh shit!
I don't know why I'm doing it.
That one.
That one?
Yep.
Yep, so you start flicking through and you get like halfway through the book and you're like, holy shit. You look at it and it's like how to craft like eternal flame.
Yeah, right.
Like, what exactly is eternal flame?
It's a flame that never dies, right?
You have a burning torch.
No. No.
This one. What's this?
He sort of pulled. I mean, you can put it on if you want.
I'm not going to be able to afford it, can I?
I don't make the rules.
Sure. Alright. Yeah. I need the preserving rune, like the how to craft the preserving rune, and how to make the Staff of Flames.
He sort of closes the book and just pulls out 2 pages and puts it down.
Normally 3 gold each for a formula, if that helps.
That's fine.
And I'm going to have a quick look at your books just in case.
Well, that's not how this works.
Can I not look for books?
You can roll the D100.
That is
Yes.
what's in my hand. That's
Yes.
why I'm saying I want to have a quick look at books.
You might not find books though.
Oh, okay, then I'll roll a D100. That is a 59.
Is there an
Okay,
pistol?
so you're walking along and you're looking for books. You don't find books, but you find like a pendant, and in it is an hourglass. Like on it is like an hourglass, and half is gold at the bottom, and the top is black.
Wasn't there a necklace you're off on?
Yes. What is this? Can I roll an Arcana to try and identify it?
Sure.
It's a necklace. Ooh.
That is a 20 total.
20 on Arcana.
Yep.
It's magic of a type you've never encountered before. You can tell it's magical.
Yeah, like I used detect magic in the
No, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, no, well, this is what I'm saying. It's of a type of magic that you've never felt before. It feels kind of like divination magic, but there's something fundamentally different about it.
Well, I've been looking into divination magic.
That's what I'm saying. It has a feel similar to divination magic at the peripheral, but at its core, it is it's completely separate.
Sorry, divination or divine?
No, divination.
Okay, yep, no, never mind. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Never
arcane.
came to divine. Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, alright. Take it with me.
Yep.
That's how Windows works, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
It would probably be about this time that you would rock up.
Ah.
Seeing as you guys are taking long enough.
Hell yeah.
So Peach wandered off and just kind of standing there awkwardly at the front counter going,
Yeah, he's sort of sitting there, he's like,
Oh, Lucia, where is it?
somewhere.
Right. Wonder this individually.
Huh?
My shield, just the normal steel shield that I had.
okay.
She's part of the group, by the way.
Well,
I
yeah, but
remember.
no, I don't. I want this separate
Huh?
from the rest of what they have together. I just want to.
So you would like to do a separate transaction?
Yes.
Then take it off the table.
Okay, we have to wait for everyone else.
That's how this
One at a
works.
time. I was going to take all that shit off.
It's like, fine. It's like, oh.
Just like
Look
thinking
at her.
about next door.
You go for it, roll it.
Am I actively looking for things? No.
That's
But
not
I
That's
find
a
something
Smith's way of doing it.
irrelevant.
Reroll it.
47. Otherwise, it was just going to be 7.
It's the best part of Wonder.
Yeah,
I
try
know,
it.
but we don't have time in this scenario. We only have 40
Okay.
hours.
You took your
Wasting.
time.
I just grabbed a shield. The
Yeah.
precious.
We're
And
going
back.
10 feet.
So, as you walk around, you come across what looks like a crate that's been cut in half, and inside there's these various velvet cushions. And sitting on each of them looks like a very old dragon scale.
How many cushions?
10. Each one of a different colour. Roll a d10.
Good. 3.
And as you're looking at them, you sort of reach out and grab one. It's of a brassy colour.
This matches me.
Does at the moment.
Take it with.
Hey!
No worries.
Keep
Come on,
browsing. Just focusing mostly.
You're in
on
a
this.
hurry. You have to find us. Yeah, you want to get us out of here. You have to
So
try
what were
and
you
find
looking
us.
for?
I know what.
Bags of holding.
Those things he's already grabbed. Alright, roll perception test.
That one.
You've had a sack of
Hey, 24.
24?
Natural 20.
So yeah, as you're walking around, you take, left, right, left, come along, and you basically walk into an aisle that is just bags. And you would find satchels, little coin purses, backpacks, the whole kit and caboodle. But as you start looking at them, you'd pick up one of the coin purses and you open it up, and it just disappears into darkness. Yep. You do the same thing with the satchels, same sort of thing. Backpack, exactly the same.
Take the coin purse, put it over your arm. Oh no, I'm a poor person who's missing an arm. What do I do? When someone tries to give you grip, you just rip it off and punch them in the face.
I was going to say,
Sneak attack.
if animals can survive in these things,
For 10 minutes.
I can hold my breath. It's fine. 10 minutes is plenty of time to stick a backpack in a trebuchet or some shit and launch it over the wall. Hell yeah. I will grab a backpack
Yep.
and odds or evens, a satchel.
Okay.
No, I don't want a satchel. I want a coin purse. Backpack and a coin purse. Hell yeah. And then I'll. Oh, damn it! I can fly. I'm gonna get it. I swear to God. Yeah, take those two up.
Okay.
I found our bags.
I already have the. I don't know if I'm there or not.
No, I don't think.
Okay, so you would all come back at basically the same time.
Yep.
Are you going looking for anything?
No.
No? You're just standing there just...
You took your time getting here.
I mean, yes. So,
What's this?
Scale.
What's it do?
He sort of reaches in, pulls out a card.
Alright.
Puts it down, puts that on top of it.
What's this?
Bandits.
Put that on the thing.
The register just.
Well, the pressure hasn't even started
Yeah.
yet.
What's it do? Card?
Yeah,
Yes,
fucking-
yeah.
You'd think we'd have learned by now, wouldn't you?
And we've got a whole bunch of random crap I'm just going to throw on here too. Everything that's in the group.
Except the coins, I guess.
Except, so short bow, sling, spear, short swords.
Clubs.
Sorry, free spears,
It
clubs,
sounds
halfling
like
stuff, studded leather
emptying
armor.
shit.
Oh, there's also a shield.
Oh, we'll keep the rope, actually. The rope will come in.
Rope is useful. Keep rope.
It is already tied into knots, so that is useful.
I've got like 2 ropes on me. 3 ropes on me.
Arrows.
So 4.
Tinder twig, that's an alchemical thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it just
keep
starting
those.
fires?
Well, it's basically matches.
Yep, tinder twig. Okay, so I'll keep those.
Yeah.
Sling bullets, just some crap. Here you go. Anyone else got any shit on them they don't want?
Probably.
I don't know if I want to get rid of it though.
Okay. See, you're getting rid of the stone armor, arrows, bullets.
Oh, there's something I want to try real quick. I stand on top of your shoulders. I put the hat on and think Azula.
Okay. Yep, so you think Azula, and a very small Azula appears, standing on top of her shoulders.
Oh my.
Damn it!
What happened to your toes?
No, just
Where did... What?
no.
Wait,
it didn't
is this
work
Azula in a
the way I
loincloth?
No, no,
Okay.
fully
No, it
kitted
copies-
out, laid
Okay,
out.
cool.
wanted. It copies
Cool.
everything.
Yep.
What?
I thought we'd be tall. Take the hat off.
Oh my god.
As soon as you take it off, the illusion just fades.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
It could have been cooler though. Stick it back in the bag. I'm keeping that stuff.
So, you're getting rid of everything in there, as well as what else are you getting rid of?
I've got a spare shield, which Azula doesn't want anymore, so apparently it's mine, and I don't need it. Steel shield.
Okay, so I'm going to put steel shield. Where is it?
It's in my inventory under containers. Sorry, in containers backpack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else you're getting rid of?
The bags of dirt and obsidian, they're up there, aren't they?
You mean the ones that are currently in my inventory?
Sorry. What are you doing with the bags of dirt and obsidian? Are they going up there?
In a moment.
Okay.
You gotta wait and see what this comes out at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
So, and you put up
all the random shit we found.
Because someone else was interested in the corrupted obsidian, but that might have been Vikentiy.
Pretty sure it was, yeah.
Yeah.
And he did.
Well, Wondo said he'd buy it.
Yeah.
So, okay, so
Vikentiy is kind of like our patron at the moment.
kind of. Well, I mean, was.
That's why I said
Yes.
kind of.
Yeah, there's a little bit of limbo. Schrodinger's patron.
Schrodinger's patron.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, so Wondo sort of, is that going to be the lot?
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see how it comes out first.
Alright, so he walks over and just starts pulling levers. See, unlike last time, he kind of made a bit of a show of it. This time he's just doing it as quick as possible.
Get her done.
And the numbers just fly past. Eventually, it comes out to
We can't afford this.
Oh,
can we?
God, no.
4,375 gold,
There we go.
63 silver.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you should probably take that formula off there.
The fire
Takes
one.
the formula off there.
The fire one, yeah.
Yep. It goes up another 5,000 gold.
Oh,
Alright, we'll keep it.
put that back then.
He puts it back and it goes down another 5,000 gold.
What?
That's what we have to pay, right? That's not what we get from it.
Yes, you see how it doesn't have the negative at the front?
Right.
That's what you're paying.
Okay.
Well, that's what you would be required to pay. I don't think your group is quite affluent enough for that.
I want to kick this. Big daffodil bulb.
Put the daffodil bulb up there, and he pulls another couple of levers, drops by 100.
Oh, that reminds me. What about this? Put a little vial of sparkly health potion up there.
The elixir of life.
The Fey health potion. Fairy.
Oh, the fairy, the
Yeah.
Fey health potion.
Yeah.
Okay. He pulls a couple of levers on that one. And you see it it rotates around and it drops it by 150 gold. And then it sort of stops and then starts rotating again and it goes up by 20 gold. And then it stops and rotates again and it drops it by 200 gold. He's like, yeah, that sits about right with the Fae. And it basically just sits there, just constantly fluctuating.
Cool. So,
That's not going to stop, is it?
Nope.
oh, okay.
Take it back.
Right.
What are you talking about? Leave it up there. Wait till it gets real low and then it's a deal.
That's what I was waiting for, but I don't know what's going to happen.
What happens if you sit two up there at the same time?
I don't have to.
It might just fuck with it completely.
No, it just balances out and always stays at the one.
It sits there and then suddenly drops by 400 gold.
Okay. I sit mine up there at the same time as his just because I want to see
Yep.
what happens to the
It
machine.
starts rotating faster. And it fluctuates more. The amount it fluctuates doubles.
So if we put them all up here, it'll break the machine, then everything's free, right?
All. How many do we have?
One each.
Yeah, there was one each for each of you.
Okay.
Bam.
I didn't take it though, so someone else must be holding onto it.
Alright, I put my second one up there, apparently. If someone else is going to hold it, I will put my hand up.
Yeah, so it starts fluctuating even
It does
more.
the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't watch it often.
Yeah, no, take it off.
Alright.
At most, you watch it drop.
Yeah.
You see it drops through the floor. It drops by 600 gold.
Yeah.
Basically, the most it'll drop is by 200 gold per potion.
Fair enough.
Okay, so what's with this?
It
Okay.
takes so long
Yeah,
for it to do that.
So let's work out what we don't need. So we're definitely getting the 2 bags, right?
You definitely need 2 bags, and the 2 formulas, those 2, shouldn't be too much. And that formula somehow made it less, so I would like that formula, please. So,
That can't be good.
that's fine.
So these 3 random things, what is scale?
So you've got
this
the
jewelry?
backpack.
Oh, because we've got
And
4
another
bags, don't we?
satchel.
Yeah.
What are they? What are those?
Bags of holding.
No, we have the bags of holding.
You look at the backpack and you instantly, like, as he opens it up for you, you instantly see it's a hand haversack.
How much a handy haversacks?
Roll me a quick Arcana test.
17?
Usually about 2,000 gold.
Yeah, take that off there. Take that off. This. And the other. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, you take those two off and it instantly starts dropping down to about 2,000 gold over.
What happens if I open both of them and then put them inside?
Don't do that. Don't. It's just...
That's a fallacy. It doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah, but I don't want to risk it anyway.
Risk what?
Does that mean, in theory, you can just put bags of holding inside bags of holding so you can hold
Yeah,
all
that's
the
what I was
stuff?
thinking. Is that,
That's
can you not do
essentially
that?
what they're intended for.
Oh my god, so you could literally have it like it's just bags of holding all the way down.
I thought that was
Yes.
the plan.
Like a turtle.
I
Exactly.
mean, it kind of becomes cumbersome if you need something from the bottom one. You've essentially, if you've got 10 bags of holding in there, and they're inside each other, you have to pull out 9 bags of holding to get to the one you want. But
yeah, it'd be a good way to fuck with people.
Priorities.
You'd fill them all with water.
You know, I've never had anyone come up with that option. But I mean, why get 10 bags of holding and fill them with water when you can buy something for less than 10 bags of holding that has infinite water?
I was thinking moving
Wait,
an
that's a
ocean.
thing?
Huh?
I was thinking like moving an ocean.
You can't move an ocean with 10 bags of holding.
If you had a relatively infinite number.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess.
I mean, you could do the same thing with an infinite number of thimbles. What's the point?
You can't put a thimble inside another thimble, though.
You can. They just stack.
I think he's missed the point.
He has it.
Yeah, this is... Oh, and there was a necklace that we were looking at earlier in time that you said helps reveal truths.
Right. Yes, when somebody is not who they say they are, he sort
Yes.
of clicks his hand and falls out of the
Yep.
thin, like it peels in thin air, drops onto the table.
Wish
How
I
much
could do
does it
that.
change it?
It goes up by 20 gold.
Cool. Alright, so 2,000 gold. That is more than what I possess.
So you're currently looking at 2,132 gold.
Okay, what if we take off the information cards? Pick up the information cards?
I'm supposed to know what it
Yep.
does.
You work it out.
So if you take off the information cards, it drops it to 200 gold.
Done.
Really?
Do you want... I'll put back Lucille's one.
Yep.
Coward.
Drops it. It increases it by 1,000.
See, I told you.
If you
More
want
fun
the
this way.
thing, then it's going to cost 1,000 to know what it is.
No, I don't think I'd ever make that much in a lifetime.
So why don't you just take the thing, and if we live long enough, come back and buy the information then?
Well, I can't fault the logic.
Hell yeah.
The key word there was if.
Azula?
I
You're
don't
saying-
know why you need these random items. You don't.
Neither
know
do
what
we,
they
that's the
do.
point.
And they could be what's making this all very.
Remember
costly.
that doll you told me not to buy?
Well, no, we got money for that.
Killed a
That's
basilisk.
different. No, we got money for that doll.
No, we didn't.
We did. We didn't have to pay for
It's
it. We
the
got money
D&D
for
gotcha game.
Yeah.
We got money.
We didn't get money. It just made the price less.
Yeah.
Yes. Basically, we got money for that. But yeah, I don't understand why you guys want these random objects that you don't even know what they do.
How many suits of armor and shields do you carry around with you on a
I-
table?
And how many spoons
How
do
many?
you currently possess?
I need them all.
There's
Okay.
your answer. This is why we...
But I know exactly what they do.
Looks over and everyone goes,
Really?
What do you mean, how many spoons do you possess?
She has,
Like
like...
a spoon for every occasion that a spoon is needed. I have a
My dear, how
teaspoon.
many spoons do you currently have?
You see this
I
bag we
can.
can't buy?
How many sets
Not
of those
fitting
10 do you have?
What? I just had 10.
Like you have 10 sets of full cutlery and stuff. You have like 2 drawers of cutlery in there.
Yes. Well, they're heirlooms.
That's fantastic.
You see, I don't understand why you people need these things that are on this thing, but I'm going to carry on my 10 sets of cutlery.
They're
Look at
heirlooms.
my super stealthy second set of armor.
So basically when you
You're
left
going to
home,
steal from my house.
when you
Before
left home,
leaving.
you stole the family silver.
Yes.
Also, one of the things up here is literally so you can carry all of your shit with without being slowed down.
Well, yes, the bag of holdings, I agree,
You're
but the
welcome.
other things are random.
You heard her, she agrees. Deal.
Deal.
Agreed.
Excellent.
Unanimous.
Okay.
So we're not going to make any money this time. We're just
Yeah, we've got like 12
so that will
silver.
be 200 gold.
All right.
Exactly. So
You've got the money.
for now.
Well, the other option is I can put one of the little crystals I've got on there and see what happens.
Oh shit, we have those, didn't we?
We do. I wasn't going to sell mine because I want to use them for components and
Didn't
stuff.
we have a
but I
whole
can-
cloak full?
We had 2 big ones.
Which we were keeping in case Vikentiy
Yeah,
is
He
not
didn't
dead.
say he needed 2.
He said he needed as many as
Yeah.
possible and as big as possible.
Yeah.
I think we keep them for a rainy day. I can pull out one of the little ones and see what happens. Okay? I'll, like, pull out cloak, get my blacksmith's gloves out, one of them, and put that on there.
Okay, so as soon as you put that on the table, he pulls a couple of levers.
Best not to lick it, apparently.
Don't touch it with your bare hand.
Face it.
Okay. He pulls a couple of levers and it rotates for a bit and then stops at 30 gold less. And then immediately starts rotating again.
Oh, here we go.
He's like, Fade crystal.
Yes.
Intriguing. I'll tell you what, he reaches over. He like goes to grab it and he stops about this far away and the crystal just sort of picks up off the table. He's like, holding it. Like, I'll drop the price by 75 gold for this.
Would that make you happy?
Yes, at least we have something.
Okay then.
No worries.
Sweet.
Puts it away.
You mean you?
So, with that, there's a
Well, because
sort of odd clanking noise inside the thing, and it drops down to 125.
Cool.
sold.
Done. Remove coins.
Bye bye. Hell yeah, I got a broken bell. Fuck, I should have taken the cushion too.
And then we get rid of this, this, this,
Bye bye.
this.
Cool. I've removed one of my fey crystals too.
One bronze.
All right.
Dragons.
Individually, my steel shield.
Okay, so you're gonna put your steel shield up?
It's just 2 gold pieces usually.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, 2
Are
gold
you
pieces.
just selling it?
Yes.
That's no fun.
I'm like here, might as well just.
You
I'll
don't
put in the treasure.
to try and trade for anything?
Go
Well,
on.
I tell
What's
you
the
what-
best that could happen?
Okay, well, I want to get some vials. Why don't I just give you 2 gold and then I'll trade for them? See what happens.
That works.
Alright, 2 gold.
Yeah, 2 gold.
Okay,
That's
so you
not from the
pass that
party.
to gold.
That's not from the party fund, is it? That's
No,
yours.
that's from mine.
Cool.
Busted bell. Is this bell
I now
heavy,
have 2
light?
gold.
Why?
Cool.
And 5 copper.
And 2 copper.
2 copper.
I have 2 gold and 2 copper now.
Yep.
Essentially, I just want empty vials and bottles of different sizes. So essentially, when I'm like, hey, I want to take a sample of that, I can just actually have, instead of just using leftover potion bottles, I just want some.
How many do you want?
Assorted sizes.
100.
Well, I've got a bag of holding now. Yeah, to whatever the shield is worth of vials.
That's not how this works. How many do you want?
Don't just put like, 2 large ones.
100.
5, this size,
So like healing potion size?
Yeah, and then like a couple of little, like tubey ones.
Okay, so I'll do 2 big ones, 5 medium, and 10 normal size.
Yeah.
Small size. Okay. He just sort of reaches down, pulls up it's a box that's already got more laid out.
Cool.
He puts that down. That all?
Yeah, I'll see if there's any difference. I'll just get more vials.
Okay, no worries. He starts cranking the handles and all that kind of stuff. Rotates around. 0.
Cool. Thank you.
Deal.
No worries. He grabs the shield off and puts it behind the counter.
Put it into a bag of holding.
No
Azula. There are 2 bags of holding for the group now. I figured, if that's okay with Lucille, if you 2 share one, and Kakran and I share one.
Yes.
I figured since you have the most stuff.
How much does this carry?
25 bulk.
25 bulk.
A fair amount.
Like
Cool.
6 sets of armor.
6.
So,
It carries 5 sets of full plate.
That's almost 6.
I mean, if you just put normal armor in there, it'll probably carry like 10 or 12.
There we go.
what am I, just for looking for the actual item, what was that box of medical shit called?
It will be... Hold on. I will find it for you.
Bag of cats? We can buy a bag of cats?
What is this? This beautiful leather bag is lined in soft fur and purrs quietly when...
In fact, you shake the
You-
bag to produce a single cat. You cast a 3rd level summon.
I have put it into your stuff.
Bag of cats.
What is the bag of holding type? What was that? One.
So you've got a
bag over your head.
Level
It
1.
covers you completely. You then exit the bag and form a large cat. You gain the effect of a 3rd level animal form, but must use the cat battle form.
Yeah.
We need a bag of cats.
Can you just put that as a note on your page of things
Right.
you hope to one
Add
day
it.
find at Wonders?
Fucking oath, son. Add, why don't just go to treasure, add want bag of cats, because I don't know how else to do it.
Okay.
Oh.
So, now that you've finished your little shopping spree,
I'll put all of my shit in the bag of
Yeah.
holding,
okay,
and then I guess we can continue on.
How does that work with
What?
getting the bag and stuff? But it still makes me encumbered and everything.
alright, hold
Oh,
on.
healer's tools. I was looking for medical supplies.
Technically, I must have a lot of stuff dragged.
Probably because nothing is currently in it.
Yeah, you haven't put anything in the bag of
So I
holding.
just drag it.
So you drag stuff from your into the bag of holding, and
Yeah.
it'll go into there, and then that won't count as it maxes out at 4 bulk for it being fully 25 bulk in the bag.
Beautiful. How
Yeah.
do I get one of those? Please.
What?
Can you put one in my inventory, please, honey?
What was that?
Can you add one to my inventory, please?
Okay, no worries.
Oh boy. No idea why I want a bag of cats, but if I jump inside and I come out, I turn into a cat.
You do.
Like, sure,
pretty cool.
why not?
It's a bag that purrs.
And then when you use Flurry of Blows, you've got 4 feet.
Did it go in? It should have. Oh, yeah, there you go. Congratulations, you now have a bag of holding.
Hey.
Beautiful. Can I put the backpack in the bag of holding?
Yes.
We're now true adventurers.
It's just, hup. Yeah.
Why is this?
What?
Oh, the bag of holding is in the backpack. So
Yeah.
you take the bag of holding out of the backpack to the backpack.
How do I take it out of the backpack?
Drag. There you go.
Thank you.
And basically, you do the same thing, but in reverse. Alright, anyway.
Beautiful.
So, what is the plan from here? So
Did
it's
I?
just walking along and fucking throwing shit
Well,
in
all
the
my
bag.
stuff I left in the room, so
You can't move
when I
with
came
it.
back, I put it in a lot.
The only things that were really weighing me down inventory-wise was the sack of dirt and that dandelion bulb. Not dandelion, the daffodil bulb.
So they're both gone now.
Pardon?
They're both gone now. Or did you put the sack of dirt up?
Didn't
No.
put the sack of dirt up.
Cool.
That's not the bag of holding.
I got a jar of dirt.
Oh, good a sack of dirt, man.
All my stuff is 10 out of the 25 already.
I am shocked.
Well,
So what are
now
you
I'm
hearing?
not encumbered anymore. And right now, I can walk 20 feet.
So what I'm hearing is that you have 2 bulk worth of space in there left, and I have 12. Maybe 11.
Yeah.
Hey, no taking up my side of the bag of holding.
I don't know how that works.
What if 2 people open the bag hold the same thing, wanting different things? Which one comes out first?
So the way it works is you reach into the bag of holding, think of an object, and it appears in your hand.
Oh.
So if 2 people open the bag of holding, like one holds one side, and they both reach in, each one thinks of an object, it'll appear in their hand.
Alright.
The only problem becomes if one of those things is too big, like it takes up the whole entrance, it's going to crush your arm against the side.
So like my fortress shield?
Your fortress shield won't fit.
Oh, I have to carry that. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like, so you got to understand, it's like a satchel, yeah? So it's like the opening's about that big. You still have to be able to fit things through the opening to put them in there. So you can do it with armor because you can break armor down, but like a breastplate probably doesn't fit simply because the actual plate itself.
Well, I'm a small person, so...
Well, yours probably would, but a normal person's wouldn't.
No.
Your full plate wouldn't fit in there simply because like the main bits of the plate are too big to fit in the actual bag.
You could drop the legs and the arms in there, but you probably have to carry or wear the
Breastplate.
breast and back. Breast and the back bits.
Yeah.
Can any of my other vials fit into that box of vials that he gave me? Or is that just... was conveniently had exactly what I wanted in there?
No, we'll say it doesn't fit any of the smaller vials or the medium vials, but there's enough for 2 more big vials if you have any that size, which you probably don't at the moment.
Oh, if that was the case with the box, then I'd just get another 2 big vials.
Well, that's not how this works.
Out of character, can you just tell me how many copper to take off for 2 extra large vials?
You'd have to go buy them from like the bazaar.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Like,
Oh, don't worry about it, never mind. So it was 10 small, 5
Yes.
medium, and 2 large.
yes.
Thank y'all.
And that is where the story ends for this episode. Thank you for joining us on this part of our adventure. Stay tuned for more adventures next time, and don't forget to spread the word.